Good morning, good morning, good morning, good people. It is Monday already. Time sure does fly. Hey, Big Bertha, Mim, Misty Dreamer, Courtney, Play of the Cane, Lost Tamale, Charlotte, Dinky, Code Blue, Stellar Race, I Say Mama, Ennis, Bama Girl, Sushi, Dilly Dilly, WNC Tar Heels, C. Morton, Darzy, Sleep Apnea Token, Dynamite Girl, Drama B, Petty Gigi, Kuro, Dinky, Missing Mimic, Maria, Maritza, Plute. Hey, Plute. Good to see you. Long time no see, at least it feels like. Sweet Daily Win, By the Book, Bit Not Broken. Hey, Bit Not Broken. Panda Pondu, good to see you, girl. Joanna Freedom, Kiva, Angry Water, Megan, Unknown Poster, Emotional Support Muffin, Play of the Cane, Little Aussie, hello, girl. Hey, Glass Diamonds, T-Cat, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. Spaghetti, also seen you in chat. Hello, girl. Acid Girl Art. Maria, there you are. Big scoops of spaghetti. Jason, Evie, Porcula, Star Mixer, The Chinooks, Nicole, Pink Warrior, hello. Not Jethro, Keto Lisa, Remy, Our Foodie Beauty, Lindsay, hey girl, Plutes. Let's see, Foxy, One Ton Woman, Great Aunt Ray, Mary Beth, thank you, girl, for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Let's see if we can catch who got them. AK, Tundra Queen, The Chinooks, Tat Von B. Hey, Tat Von B, good to see you. Sarah, Loving and Caring, Cloudy. Oh boy, hold on. Whitney, Two of a Kind, Butt Lips, what a name. OG Light Warrior, welcome, welcome. All new members. A word from our sponsor, Pickle. Go ahead.
You are more resilient and capable than you realize.
Thank you. That was very inspirational for this Monday. Mary Beth, thank you so much. All new members, please feel free to use your custom emojis in the chat. Appreciate you guys so much. Langley coming in before we even got started. Hey, girl, I got so many opinions. I wish home health would come later today since it's Monday. Go to Syria, girlfriend. I am here for it. She intends to. Langley, thank you so much, girl. We appreciate you. If you're not here watching, I hope you catch it on the replay. Gang. As the thumbnail suggests, it looks like our girl has finally decided to lock the fuck in. Oh my God. Chantel, you are very, 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 I guess, dedicated to whatever it is that you're trying. I don't know if you're trying to take yourself out of the actual game. By the game, I mean life. Because what the fuck is this shit? You're supposed to be locking in because you're going to be traveling, and I would say less than 2 months, right, to gunt off to Syria. And I do think she's going to attempt this travel 100%. There's not a doubt in my mind that Chantel will attempt it. Will she make it? Is another story. More than likely, she might survive the travel, but once she gets there and she's landed and she's trying to recover, do you remember when Chantel would do all of her visa runs or whatever? And it felt like it would be a few days before we would hear from her. If we did hear from her, it wouldn't be for a long time. Because every time Chantel would travel, she would have to recover from said travels. And that was 100 pounds ago. Hey, Butter Crumpet. Also, I caught Cancer Warrior had posted a clip on Twitter. And I didn't hear this for myself because I didn't get to watch all of the content that she put out this weekend. But Chantel did admit that she's bigger than ever. Even though time and time again, even present day, Chantel has stood by that she is not as big as she was when she was in the villa. And we were like, bullshit. Playing all the videos, showing my 400-pound life. We're like, girl, you're at least 100 pounds bigger than you were in these videos. Well, it seems that our girl has admitted. I don't know if she'll do it again or she'll say, well, that's not exactly what I meant. I just meant, I'm just bigger than I have been since I've been in Kuwait or some bullshit. But she did say it, and she is. That was finally some truth that came out of her mouth. Carefree was one of her big supporters, Missing Mimic, who I believe got blocked over the weekend by Chantel for, I believe, arguing with her drop. Somebody would have to correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but I'm pretty sure they were saying some shit to her drop. Langley, again, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. Hello, Tat Von B. Hubby's on a surf Bali trip. Yippee for me. Freedom, girl. Enjoy your freedom. Everybody deserves their alone time. I love to see it. Tat Von B, thank you for the support, girl. Hope you enjoy the show. Slurple, hello. She's going to try and delete account on the flight. You know what? Once she gets on that plane, and I'm listening to the stream that we're going to listen to today, is where she's talking about how, hey, Sinatra says, good to see you. And the ones that we just started watching, she weighed 368. She looks 130 pounds lighter than now. Exactly, Sinatra says. I would put her present day, just off of an estimate, I would say around 460 to 470 is what Chantel weighs right now. Slurple, thank you for being a member for 6 months. The way that she describes this travel with the cat, and she is dead set, at least as of right now. Now, I'm not convinced. That was the pickle. Oh boy, hold on. Pickle, so sorry. I didn't mean to drop you. Here, let me put you down. I was just waving it in my hand while I was talking. But she's dead set, at least claiming to her audience that she's going to take the cat. Again, I'm not, do I think that Chantel is going to try to go to Syria? Yes. Do I think that BG will be able to make the travel with her, or will she even be able to afford BG going and do everything that is required to take the cat? I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I know she's talking about how she's going to buy all the supplies off of the Temu. She's going to get a carrier. She's going to get this. Why Temu of all places? Why don't you just get that shit off the Amazon? Doesn't Temu take forever to ship anyways? Hey, Maybelline Queen. She's in danger, girl. Yep. And you know what? Good for her. Maybelline Queen, thank you for being a member for 5 months. She is in lots of danger. The whole situation. I mean, we're just kind of right now talking about the travel and how dangerous it is for Chantel. We kind of went over what could happen to Chantel, but the way that she describes this home out in the middle of nowhere and how they're going to have security and all that shit. And I know you're in danger in all aspects. Traveling, being there alone, just being in Syria right now is just it's just not a safe place to be. I think everybody can agree with that. Slurple, hello. Oh my God, I thought Big Sig sent a hitman for a second. Mark saved Slurple. Not today. We all know that Big Sig, she's down and out and she couldn't afford a hitman even if she wanted to. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Glass Diamonds, hello. Hey, Yaba, what's a visa run? So a visa run, if you don't know, when Chantel was in Kuwait, so she had to travel back to Canada every 3 months and get like approved to go back to Kuwait for another 3 months. She can only travel to another country for 90 days, I believe, and then she has to leave to come back and renew her visa. But in Syria, I believe there's some kind of like workaround because like there's nobody in Syria that's checking her visa. Unless chat corrects me, I'm pretty sure she does not have to do said visa runs while she's in Syria. Everywhere else, yes. But in Syria, I don't think so. And thank you for the support, hun. Chuck and his ducks, hello. Tat Von B and I are in the same boat. Only my hubby has gone for a week to Missouri for work. While I have to work and be in my city farmer by myself. You're going to make it through and you're going to do just fine, Chuck and his ducks, okay? Enjoy your alone time and make do. And thank you for the support, hun. I appreciate you. Hey, Lady Spateful K, good to see you. Hey, I'm away right now on my daughter's first holiday. Ooh, I've got a sunburn after 2 days, girl, but I had to make it to this stream. I can't wait for her to go to Syria. Bring it on, Beast. We're going to hear the end of her talking about Syria. That's it. Syria, 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 Syria. Like, she doesn't have anything else to talk about. If you remember what we were listening to a couple of weeks ago, like a week ago, before Chantel told us and announced that she's moving and she's going back to Syria, it was discussing movies and having conversations in the chat about like celebrities and shit. And now that she finally has something to talk about, hey, Gorlick, all we're going to hear going forward until she finally boards that plane is fucking Syria. I'm already sick of it. Lady Spiteful K, thank you for being a member for 55 months. Not that I don't want to see the Syrian travel, I do, but just hearing her go on and painting this whole travel and this whole her relocating to Syria as it's going to be some dream life, and it's so far from that. Like I've never in my life, out of all the girls, out of everything I've ever seen on the internet, I don't think that I've ever seen anybody as delusional as Foodie Beauty, because this shit is wild. Hey Fondue, she's going to live in a barn, and he's gonna swing by once a week to throw feed at his 500-pound ATM. I give it less than 24 hours before he fucks off to daddy and cousin wife, and she comes online to rage. If she's even able to come online and rage, that's the thing. Like, I keep going back to Salah, like the whole plan. I think they've had this in the works for a little while at this point. The whole plan was for Salah to go ahead and get the couples channel going over there, monetize it, do live streamings. I think also because Chantel wanted to see what life was like in Syria because of talks of relocating to there. He stopped doing that. Hey, Big Bertha. The reason he stopped doing that is because the internet is so bad. So how is the internet going to be different? Ryder is gone. Is that confirmed, Tat Von B? How is the internet going to be any different than what we just seen when Salah was live streaming? So yeah, she probably will want to come online and rage Fondue. And this is where we're going to kind of get put in a position here, because we're like, yes, I can't wait. You know, we're stuffing our popcorn in our mouth and slurping down our drinks, and we're all standing by waiting for notifications from Unwashed People. We're going to talk about Julia. Waiting for notifications from Chantel in Syria. There might not be any. I don't even know if she's going to be able to do any kind of streaming while she's there. We'll just have to see. Fondue, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. Bertha says she's been talking about a place with animals in the middle of nowhere a while ago. Rule number 1, she lies. Rule number 2, she tells on herself yes. Plus, they're not married, or she's the second wife, and he'd have to have her in a family home. Now, they claim that the house that I guess that she's talking about moving into belongs to the family, but I don't believe that's the case. I don't think this is a family home that Chantel is moving in. I think this is a home that Salah has rented for Chantel probably within the last couple of months. But I don't think this property necessarily belongs to Salah, because if that was the case, again, when they first went to Syria, why were they living with family? But maybe it is. I don't know. Big Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. Plute says, keep blocking your paying members, cutie. TD is a poor, and Teardrop is a poor and won't be keeping your account. Yes, exactly, Plutes. I'm pretty sure Carefree was one of the bigger donators for Chantel to come back to Canada from Syria. I've seen some talks around the Twitter, like she gave a couple of $500 donations to help out during that situation. So she decided that Carefree had to get the fuck out of there because they were hurting old Turdy's feelings over there. Plutes, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Her driving through the Tim Hortons, hey, Street Carp, driving through the Tim Hortons drive-through and people taking pictures of her. Oh my God. Why do you continue to do this? She really doesn't give a shit now. She is going to show her ass the rest of the time that she's in Canada, because she feels like once she's out of there, she's free. She's never coming back. Middle finger to Canada, middle finger to whatever she's done while she's there. Take all the pictures you want. She doesn't give a shit because she doesn't have any intentions of ever coming back. Chantel Gucci says, I didn't take the pics, I swear. Chantel is such a sight to see. It doesn't even have to be somebody in this community. It's just, hey, Mary Beth, good to see you, girl. Random people seeing this morbidly obese death fat on a mobility scooter that she's way too big for. I would take a picture too. I don't need to know the lore behind that fatty. I'm whipping out my smartphone and I'm snapping several pictures, because what the fuck are you doing? Driving through the drive-through. Plutes, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Sassy Cat. Remember when she's talking about how cheap Syrian homes were a few months ago? Yes. Maybe she skipped out on rent and gave Salah money for a property. That is, I don't know if they necessarily bought the property, but maybe, I don't know how cheap property is in Syria, if she could have, saved up that amount of money, but there's a possibility. But I do believe that, yes, she stopped paying rent some time ago and was definitely sending those funds to Salah to get her settled, however that's going to happen in Syria. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support, hun. Locked in Girl, welcome to the True Love tier. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to send your information for your postcard, your sticker, and your trading card to the email in the description below. And make sure you put in the subject that you joined the True Love tier. August postcards and trading cards are going to be going out soon. I've been working on that on the weekend. So hopefully sometime this week, and I always will tell you guys when they ship out so you can be looking for those. Thank you for joining, hun. I appreciate you. All right, well, let's get started because we have two streams that I want to go over today. The one from last night, and then it's both going to be from last night, but this is the first one that she did yesterday. Let me get it pulled up here. All right, cutie, ma'am, you have the floor.
Oh.
Oh, Cowgirl, I'm so glad you got it. That's awesome, girl.
Hey, Wheezy.
This month's trading card, especially, I hope you guys get a good belly laugh out of it because it's fucking hilarious.
And cheesy. Hey, Nina. Oh, hey, baby D. Hey, Aussie girl. Baby Ruthie. Sandra Cheeks. Fable. Foodie fan. Happy Joys. EP Manic. Quiet Violet. Cat. Hey, Inu. Girl. Alien.
Stick a fork in it. She's cooked. Also, don't forget we do have the poll running again just because I wanted to see where we are on this Monday morning. Is Foodie going to Syria? Yes, no, or you're still scissoring the fence. We're going to let it roll for a while.
That's good. Hey, Dill.
She looks stupid, Tat Von B, because she is stupid. She is stupid. Like, she is like the weight, the excess weight, not that Chantel wasn't already stupid, but all of the extra weight that she's gained in like less than a year has made her damn near, she's funkled. I mean, we know that. She's funkled. We'll leave it at that.
Mind your toe beans. Peaches. Hey, Peaches. Pamela. Cute baby cakes. Where's your toe beans? Watch your toe beans. Pink Diamond. Your toe beans are untrimmed. No, I'm not sleepy. I have a bad headache. Ugh. Hey, Janko.
Back suffering with the headaches. Man, Chantal, again, going off to Syria, you're obviously still suffering from all of your medical conditions. I just find it absolutely wild looking at Chantal now on Kick, now that she's been streaming again on YouTube, and the difference in her face and how many filters that she has to have on that to take all of that away. It's crazy.
I don't know why, but it happens sometimes. You know how it goes. Nausea, headache, probably just need to pharmacy bees.
Nausea, headache, I probably just need the pharmacy bees. So she thinks that weed is going to solve her problems. Okay, if weed is helping with your headache and your medical problems, Chantel, what's the plan in Syria? What's the plan in Syria when you can't roll to the dispensary and grab yourself all of your Canadian weed?
Lemonade, yum, my favorite. Aussie girl. Stress? That's good meds, I know.
Hey, locked in girl. I didn't see you in chat, but I seen somebody respond to you. Let me go back up and I can see what you said. I think I've missed it, but hello, welcome to the chat, hun. Is she still in the jab? I would say yes. I think now I'm convinced that Chantel definitely is taking the jab. She's just eating through it because she thinks that that's magically going to make her lose enough weight to not make her travels as hard as it's going to be on her. But joke's on her. That's not going to happen.
Well, stress, no. Probably a little bit, I guess. I feel like I should be stressed. You know? Hey, 3 Dot.
Girl, I'm stressed out for you. Number one, I don't even like you. I'm not the one going to Syria. I don't know how you're sitting there so calmly, leaving your home behind yet again for a man that you know doesn't really deep down love you, doesn't even care about you, only wants to use you for financial gain, and you're gunting off to Syria, a place where nobody should be traveling to right now, in my opinion. Dynamite, hello. I won't believe it until I see her on the flight. Oh, wait. I won't believe it till I see her on the goat farm. I think Salah is feeding her BS. Dynamite, I'm going to hold you to your word, girl. We're going to see her on that farm, believe it or not. Either her or Salah is going to cam up and tell us that Chantel did not make the travel. Thank you for being a member for 30 months, hon. Hey, Gary. Chantel could get drugs in Syria. Yesterday, I found out that Syria has more. Oh, really? I think you guys said that the last time that she was in Syria. But will Salah take Chantel's money meant for him, and buy said drugs for her? I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess. Desi's mama says Salah has drug connections. You're saying the same thing. He will find something to keep her mellow and happy. I don't know if you guys remember, but I believe it was when Chantel came back from the vacation where she stole all of Sauce's money. Do you guys remember that? Hey, Cats for Nelson, was it then or was it the first time that she came to Syria that she seemed really loopy, like really mellow, like Salah had probably given her something to calm her down? I think it was the first time that she went to Syria. And if you remember, we talked about Salah kind of keeping Chantel calm and quiet when she was in Kuwait. So I do believe that too. Desi's mama, thank you for the support, hon. Yeah, he'll keep her on something for sure.
Sorry, headache.
Serene Sky says she's going to get healthy before she goes, guys. Laughing my ass off. Totally. Can't you tell? Doesn't it look like this is a woman who was locked in to a health journey? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Absolutely. Serene, thank you for being a member for 14 months.
Excited. Hey, Cheesy Yum Yum. Yeah, I'm more excited because I'm just like, not long ago, a head full of planning. Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be busy. Excited but stressed, alien. Hi, Nona.
She's manic with planning, but this is not new, Buttercrumpet. The big part of her being manic right now is that now it's out in the open. Now people know what she's been doing. The reason that Chantel's been able to stay calm and not rage on the internet, whether it be at reactors or whatever the case may be, is because she knew that this shit was happening for quite some time now. That's what has kept her calm. And now she's manic because she gets to share that information and talk about it on her Kick platform.
Oh my god, you guys. Foodie fan! Hey, Nona girl. Fupa Rock, Coco Pickles, Aussie. I get happy when I see you beezers here. Aussie girl, how come you don't have any badges? What the fuck? Gotta change that. Hey, Trixie, Neil. What's going?
Hey, Marion. Thanks to the girls. I got through through a rough vacation, missing my hubby so much. But with some comforting messages, I pulled through. I've been treated so bad by a guy at the front desk, but we pulled through. Hang in there and try your best to enjoy the time that you have on your vacation. What's left of it, hun? And it sucks when people kind of mess with your vacation. I totally get that. But hang in there, and I hope it gets better for you. And thank you for the support.
What's on here, Aussie girl? And Nina. Nina doesn't have any either. And I missed you yesterday about how to super. That's okay. Aussie girl, 1972. Thank you, 1047. Nina Pie. Okay, hold on a minute, guys.
Chantel, set your ass up. Set up. What the hell are you doing laying down constantly? Set up.
Here, we gotta.
If I was Chantel's mom, that is a conversation that we be having right now. Let's start there. Set your ass up.
Deal with this here. We gotta deal with this situation. Just give me 2 seconds.
Oh, she claims that she has a backup plan. Do I believe that Chantel has a backup plan if all this shit falls through and for whatever reason they flag her passport or something, Salah backs out or whatever the case may be? She claims that she has a backup plan. Do I really think that Chantel has a backup plan? Hell no. She's all in now.
Community, was it?
Jeff, I'm with you too. This is sounding like an eviction bees. That's what I've been saying, Jeff. And you know what? From what I've seen, it's going to be public record. So I think we're going to be able to find out if that's the case sooner than later. And thank you for the support, hun.
Badges. No. No. Yeah.
Yeah, Steph Mo, but the thing is, her medical emergency that she talked about when she was in Syria, I don't believe that that ever happened. I think that Chantel faked having a medical emergency at the airport because she was trying to do whatever she could to get back into the Syrian home and not travel. I don't think that she actually had a medical emergency, but I could be wrong about that. Well, I'll put in an offer to buy Cutie. You know what? Chantel needs to donate that scooter. Maybe she should, because she can't sell that thing. I mean, yeah, it'd be great for us to have for the community. She should donate that scooter to somebody who needs it in her area.
That's what I say. But how come I can't find it? Fuck. Oh, rolls. Yeah, okay. All right. Nina Pie and then Aussie. Oh, hold on. I gotta do it this way. Nina Pie. How come it's all weird?
You think it's gonna go in Shmee's garage? I kind of hope it does go in Shmee's garage. That way, when Shmee goes out and she leaves for work every day, she has something to remind her of what a bad job she did as raising Chantel.
Okay. And I gotta do, No, and a girl too has 9.
Dead ass though, anything that's in that apartment that she's talking about selling, she should donate it. And the reason I believe that Chantel should donate everything that she's not going to take out to the trash pile is because it was all donated to her. All of the stuff that she has in her apartment she was able to get all of that by donations that people gave her. So why not give some back, Chantel? Some of those appliances or whatever in your kitchen, your TV, donate that shit.
How come Aussie Girl? I can't find Aussie Girl in here. The fuck? It didn't show SD either, or Yesenia. Teardrop, hello! Okay, I gotta do this from my computer, I think. Nina, I found you. The rest, don't worry. I'll do it. You're still just as important to me, guys.
I'm not talking about the couch or anything, but she does have some appliances in her house and she has her TV, like some things that, somebody who needs things, just getting a place or whatever, they can't afford it, would absolutely take that shit. Jennifer Ann, hello, ma'am. No one needs Scooty. It's a biohazard. I mean, there might be, maybe what about Rosie, who's poorer than poor, ain't got a pot to piss in or a hut to throw it out of? Why not donate the mobility scooter to Rosie? I'm sure she would get some use out of it. Did you ever think about that, Jennifer Ann? I'm just saying. Okay. And thank you for the support. Maybe we can even set up some kind of transportation for said. Could you imagine, guys? If we could get Rosie the mobility scooter, oh my God, how fucking epic would that be? I would die. Melanie, hello. How you having, chat? I just dropped off my kitten to have eye removal surgery. Oh my goodness. I was so happy to get home and see you're alive. I need the distraction. Thoughts and prayers to your kitty in a speedy recovery. Oh my goodness, Melanie. Thank you for the support, hun. I hope we can help get you through that and get your mind off of it, at least for a couple of hours, girl. Appreciate you.
Pooper rot? Wait.
Acid girl.
Oh no, Aussie Girl, you're definitely a friggin' special OG.
Nobody gives a fuck about these OG badges that she keeps talking about, dude. Big Bertha, hello. What is she gonna do if BG and Julia don't get along together? Well, in my opinion, Big Bertha, which I guess there is a small chance that. Okay, number one, the story with the Julia, it already sounds a little sus. It seems like Chantel is already planting some seeds to prepare people to tell them that Julia is not there. The conversation that she had, just hold on to Julia and make sure that you keep all the doors shut, at least till I get there so I can see my girl. I don't want her to escape. Like, that was just really weird to say. Maybe the cat is there, but why would you say something like that? So you also have to remember, if BG even gets there, who knows if if Salah still has Julia. There's a possibility that she's not, but let's say that they are. Okay. I don't know what she'll do. Does she really care? That's a great question. What do you do when cats don't get along? How do you keep them separated? And thank you for the support, hun.
Let's see, Nina here. Here you are, Nina. Now, how does Nina get her things?
We don't care.
Nona girl. Let's see if I can find Nona girl. I remember, like, I found you, Nona girl. Some people I can find in the list, and some no. It's really weird. Fubarot? Fubarot, for some reason, I think I won't be able to find you because of the underscore in your name. Like, the same thing with SD happened.
I feel like that I could travel with the pet, but I feel like it would be a lot of work. Like it would be definitely some stress behind that. And I don't have any of these issues that Chantel has. So I'm trying to imagine what that would be like for somebody who not only has a long list of medical issues, but that's also a death vat who can't even walk a couple of steps without needing a mobility scooter. How she intends to travel with the cat all the way to freaking Syria. I don't even know how that's going to happen. I just don't see BG even making this trip.
Fubarot. Oh, I found you. That's so weird, bro. Hi, everybody. I'll figure it out, Aussie girl. Don't worry. Hey, Saturday. Hi, everybody.
A 12-hour layover. And she believes that she's going to be able to do that. At least that's what she's presenting to her community. We really don't know what her actual intentions are. There are only 50 OG badges a channel has. Okay, Ard. I had to keep my cat separated because my old girl hated everyone, including our other cat. It takes a lot of work. Our cats get into like little fights or whatever, but it's not that serious to where they can't be around each other. But I can imagine that's definitely a pain in the ass. Hey, Fondue. She said Julia has escaped outside overnight more than once. BG is cooked. It seems like dad can't even manage to handle mangy pussy. Who is shocked by that? Do you think Salah really deep down gives a fuck? Salah was just holding on to Julia as a way to keep Chantel sending money for Julia's needs. That was it. And I'm sure he had it's kind of like with the BBJ calendar or whatever. The one picture is all she needed to do for every freaking month. It's the same BBJ picture. You didn't need more evidence that the cat was alive. Same thing probably could be said about Salah. Fondue, thank you for the super chat.
Hey, Barbie. ECP's an OG for sure. How come I can't find you? Oh, it's ESUP.
So not only that, though, Chantel's plan, obviously, when she gets back to Syria, is to take Julia, if Julia's still around, from the family home and relocate her to this new home, which I believe she said is pretty far away, located from the Syrian home, right? So you're already taking the cat away from its home, the only place that she knows, and you're going to put her somewhere new. And then what? She gets out the door and she absolutely could be gone. She doesn't know where the hell she is. All of this, every single inch of it is such a bad idea. Spiteful bitch, hello. Second wife bees hidden away like a dirty secret. Exactly, spiteful bitch. I definitely think that she's going to fall into the role of the second wife. Maybe even third. Girl, we don't even know. Thank you for being a member for 58 months. Who knows how many women Salah is keeping up with over there. Dell's Dead Bug, hello. Stop trying to justify and just go PA in the desert slums with your bot bitch like you want to. Like there's any other option. Brokey! Exactly, Dell's Dead Bug. Just fucking go. Thank you for the support, hun.
I spelled it wrong. I'm an idiot.
I think you guys are forgetting the main thing, okay? And don't get mad at me for saying this, but I'm just going to go ahead because it's something that has happened in the past. Will Chantel go nose to puss with the first wife? That's the real question.
ACP her OG badge. Don't be sorry, Dill. Never be sorry. Oh, lurking here. Hello. Lurking here. There, I gave you an OG badge lurking here. 3 dot? Where's 3 dot?
I don't think that there's going to be any car. Okay, I don't think that Salah is going to get Chantel a car. So here's a question for the chat because honestly, I'm just unaware. I know that in Kuwait she was allowed to drive. Okay. I don't know how she got her Kuwaiti driver's license, but somehow she managed. So, my question to you guys, because I honestly just don't know, can women even drive in Syria? I have no idea.
See? 197.
I do know that women have limited rights in Syria. I believe that much is true, but are they allowed to drive in Syria? Hey, Play of the Cane. Yeah, but I celebrated 10 years of married bliss last week. Cutie can never. Could I get a good for you? Thanks for all the great laughs. Let me see if I have it stored away on the soundboard. Yes, I do. All right, girl. Congratulations on making it 10 years. That is amazing.
For you.
What a milestone. Congratulations, Play the Cane. And thank you for the support, hun. Okay, people are saying yes, women can drive in Syria. I honestly just didn't know. I just wanted to see what the chat says. So thank you for that information. Play the Cane again. Thank you. Drama B says my vote is at least she thinks she's going, which is why she's soft launching the Julia got out and is lost. Exactly, Drama B. That's what I think is a possibility too, a very likely possibility. And thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Tweet T, good to see you, girl. Spiteful Bitch says maybe the paperwork she signed was actually given permission for him to take on more wives and not really a divorce at all. That could be a possibility as well. Again, I don't know how it works in Syria, but I guess that is a possibility. And thank you for the support, hun. Grandma Kim, hello. Syria is not Kuwait. More limits for her in Syria. Now that I did know. Yeah, I believe Syria is a lot stricter on as far as like women and their rights and things like that. So I wasn't, sure if like women can drive in Syria, like what the situation is. Grandma Kim, thank you for being a member for 17 months. I can't imagine again. This is just my personal opinion, especially for Chantel being a Western Canadian white woman. Can't imagine that would be too great of an idea. But again, what do I know? Hey, oh, hell no. Good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for joining Truly Loved here. And don't forget to send your information for your postcard, your sticker, and your trading card and put in the subject that you joined the True Love tier. Thank you so much.
Trixie19701. You like that one, Teardrop? Hey, most hated. Rita, say something. Because you're an OG too.
10 minutes of OG badges, Chantel, really? Miss T says, I'd rather her PA than see anything happen to BG. I can't handle another sad animal ending. I think the community is with you on that for sure, Miss T. But I do believe the odds of Chantal getting BG to Syria are slim to none. So hopefully either that or BG finds herself a good home. And thank you for the support, hun.
3 dot dash dot. Got you. Lurking here too, I did. Oh, Nina Pie, thank you. Nona girl, did you get your badge? Thank you, Nina. Aussie girl, race with views. Fuck, man. I was making a list today. I love that one, Cocoa Pickles. That's me. Oh, the TTS. Thank you, Deb. I got a stamina bees. Yeah, I know. Tomorrow, treadmill bees. I gotta clean my appliances today. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'll just give them a quick wipe down because they're coming to inspect. A move out inspection of the appliances and if there's anything they need to repair. Which just the screens, I think. Everything else.
Are y'all different in Canada? Because yes, it's 1.5 speed, Foxy. Our moving inspections are always after the resident has moved out of the dwelling, the apartment, the house, whatever the case may be. Once all of your stuff is out of there and you've cleaned and you've repaired everything, then they come in and they inspect and they tell you if you had any damages, what they're going to take off of your deposit and all of that stuff. Do you guys do the inspections in Canada before the move out? That just seems so backwards to me.
Is not broken. I know. Perfect for that. Hey, Fable. Cleaning bees. Yeah, we might have to clean in a bit. Working here.
And I think a big reason for that is you don't know. I mean, okay, so Chantel's got 2 months left before she moves out, okay? So that means 2 more months, according to her, that she's going to be living in that apartment. Why would they come and inspect now when she still has 2 months there and something could be damaged in the 2 months that she's there? I feel like she's just saying stuff to throw people off of her scent, making it seem like she's done all this legit. She's up on her rent. She's not just walking out on her lease or walking out without paying rent. That whole situation, I just don't understand it, because why come inspect now before she's even gone and she's got another 2 months before she has to leave? Yeah, rule number 1 for sure. Ashley says, it's been forever since I've caught a live. Love you guys. Good to see you here, Ashley, for the real live stream and not on the replay. Gang. And thank you for the support, hun. Maybe you can too. Says, women can be oot in a boot in Syria without a male guardian, by the way. Terrifying for her to be on the loose. Maybe you can too. Thank you for that information. I appreciate you.
How does lurking here get their
Miss T says they can do both. Okay.
badge? I think I put you on there, didn't I? Wait. Did I? Yeah, you should be there. You have to, claim it somewhere. I don't know where. Does anyone know? The badges might take a little time. Like, try coming back in, maybe? And go in badges. Oh, click on badge and comment box. Oh, thank you, guys. Hi!
I haven't seen Fat Cow's video, but I'll definitely check it out. Hey, Stephanie. Watching on 2 times speed, a little behind because I just got back from howling all my top teeth yeeted. Holy shit. Denture bees incoming. LOL. Don't make me laugh too hard today, girl. Hope you're going to recover pretty soon from that shit. Good luck on your journey, girl. And thank you for being a member for 34 months.
Hippie check. The rest of you guys, I'll get you there on my computer. Hey, Lavisa. Now, the list of amount of things I have to do. It's Kick is confusing, or Twitch? Bro. Toe beans. Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta read paragraphs on this phone. Wait, what? Sorry, Miss Paragraph. Somebody came in with a paragraph.
Jacqueline says, I travel with my cat. She needs to get paperwork completed in each country she travels to, including layovers. All of them cost money. Each plane ride costs money. She won't do it. I don't see it happening either. I really don't.
Can you rewrite that? Because you can't see Salah with your face looking like chewed gum. He's used to it. He sees me every day. He says I'm beautiful anyways.
You think about why he says that to you, cutie. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but again, considering it is you, so I feel okay about it. But there's a reason why Salah tells you, yeah, that you're beautiful every day. Send money now. It's really that simple. Rojo says, I think Salah knows this is Cutie's season finale. Rather than getting $50 every few weeks, get several thousands quickly before the sea takes her out. I don't disagree with that, Rojo. I think you are very right and very spot on. And thank you for the support, hun.
I should see a dermatologist, though.
The way that she got Salah to cave into her coming back to Syria was she cut him down to basically nothing. And now she's promising him all of her money. I can come there. I can live for free. I don't have any bills to pay. So all of the money that we earn from Kick or YouTube or whatever they have over there, that money is all going to go to him. So say less.
Yeah, Teardrop, no beezers are going to judge you. Who cares? I can't imagine how you do this every year. Homie's Donuts. Oh, yeah, I've heard of them, Saturns. Fubarot. Thank you, Lardo. I don't know. I just get really.
Can somebody please explain to me how it is that Chantel is getting a huge pool? Like the way that she described this pool on this property that she plans on moving into was equivalent to the one in Kuwait that the apartment building had. They use water tanks in Syria. Like she even told us how they filled his family's water tank because, they don't have a whole lot of money. And you're going to have a pool? So you mean to tell me that in the area that you're going to be living in, that a lot of people can't even afford to fill their water tanks, but you're going to have a big in-ground pool? Okay.
I'm getting tired of. Now, BG, it's not going to be too bad. Inshallah, like, hey, Mango. Fargo is good. Thank you for the gift, Mango. It's your life, yeah. You want to bees strawberries? Okay, how do you want to bees? Do they have Ariana Grande in Syria? I don't know. I saw pictures of Salah went to the property where we're gonna be staying. I'm not gonna say me because
Oh, now you're changing it. It's going to be where you all are going to be staying, right, Chantel? Because so many people were talking about you're the second wife and you're going to be living in a barn and he's going to visit you and throw food at you a couple of days a week. So she wants to change that. It's going to be their home. Spiteful Bitch says, is a couple's channel is demonetized? You know what? That's a great question, and I'm not sure. Just Jamie, yeah, but maybe they will fill the pool with used water. I don't know. Spiteful Bitch, thank you for the support, hun. I don't think that it is. I haven't seen any talk about the couple's channel not being monetized.
he keeps referring it to it. It's like his home too, you know? Hey, YouTube lover. And it is,
Hey, Wasabi.
it looks very safe. Like it's remote. It's closed in. If this is the place I'm going to be staying at, it has a huge pool, like a huge ass pool. Yeah. Yeah, he showed me on video. Yeah, the internet seems to be okay. I don't know, but no, there's no diving board. Well, I mean, it's a big pool for Syria. Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, and the pool is in like the shape of a bean, like a kidney bean. No slide, just a pool bean, a big kidney bean. But yeah, it's I don't know who's gonna clean that, not me. It does look a bit bigger than the Kuwait one. It's just a different shape. But my brother did this. He moved to Dhaka, and my entire family panicked and worried at home. But he's back. Oh, his wife is from Bangladesh? Oh, really, Dill? That's interesting. You can clean it after you milk the goats. The thing is like I'm like by the time I get there, it's like swimming season is gonna be done. Like
No, I believe that, Ghost Ruta Baby. She's basically rich living in Syria. If she can maintain her social media platforms and make a bare minimum of $2,000, which I think right now is a safe bet to put Chantel, she makes around $2 to maybe $2,500. Yeah, she's going to be rich in Syria. And also, doesn't that put a big fucking target on her back? Kataria says, yeah, but what do you think about the family that they would entertain this monster for a little extra money in spite of well, here's the thing. We don't know exactly if the family knows that Chantel is coming back. The way that she's talking, they do, and they've made good, and she's bringing gifts, and everything is fine and dandy now. I think desperate times calls for desperate measures. So if they do know that Chantel is coming back, it's because they need Chantel's money as much as Salah does. That would be my only guess, you know? No matter if it hurts their reputation or whatever, you got to do what you got to do to survive. And if you got somebody that's rich and willing to come to your country and share their wealth with you, then I guess you're willing to look the other way sometimes. But again, I don't even know if they know that she's returning. Kataria, thank you for the support, hun. Big Bertha says he's been trolling so much and she just has his word. He's going to take care of her. 3 days he was gone and it was them. It was him. Insanity, what she's going to do when her channel finishes tanking. Girl, she's cooked after this. She's so cooked. I want to see her make it to Syria. I really do believe that is what Chantel really, truly deserves. Big Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. Wrexham says, voted yes because I need to see it go all wrong again. Same. Wrexham, thank you for the support. Anna says, good morning, everyone. Maybe Foodie got an international driver's permit. I got one from AAA for less than $30 for car rentals when I travel. That's a possibility, Anna. And so my question more now, her driving in Syria is, as a woman, was she allowed? And people said, yes, women in Syria can drive. So that answers that. But again, I just don't know that that's the safest thing for her. Thank you for the support, hun. Call Out Goblin says his network wasn't stable in Damascus. So, what's it going to be like in the middle of fucking nowhere? How are you going to be able to maintain your status of being rich in Syria if you can't do content, cutie? I'll just upload videos. On what platform? On YouTube, where you completely tanked your channel? You think what, all of a sudden that it's going to come back to life? Good luck with that. You know, when Chantel went live yesterday, I was tuning in and I was watching, and I got 3 different notifications of people stream sniping Chantel. I think it was Milky, maybe Chantel Gucci, and I believe Orange Cat. People don't need to go to Chantel's channel to consume her content. So if you're going to depend, if you get to the point where you're going to depend on pre-recorded videos, nobody's going to watch through your channel. You're not even going to make that $2,000, $2,500 a month, which is on the low tier for her, uploading pre-recorded videos. Like, she's so cooked. Clout, thank you for the support, hun.
You know, he's technically Muslim. Mashallah.
Yes.
I was relying on Salah to do everything. I mean, listen, I'm very easygoing. All I need is a good place to seal, and I'll just get up in the morning with the roosters and do everything I got to.
No, she told you right there what her plan is when she goes to Syria. She's going from one couch to the next. Her plan is to go to Syria and lay the fuck down. There's not going to be any going around and going on walks and feeding the farm animals. No, she's going from one couch to the next. That's it.
Try to finish it by noon and then have the rest of the day to cook and seal and stream and be with you guys.
Cook, seal, and stream and be with you guys. So she's really dead set on just live streaming around the clock, basically. With what? Internet. Stupid.
You're easygoing until you're hungry. Swimming season is all, yeah. I mean, it does get cool in the winter, but not snowy and like freezing, no. Did it have a good room to set up a beeswax?
This is going to happen fast. I think so, Miss T. I can't wait until it all crashes down, which if it will, let alone half a week, the meltdowns will be epic. This is not going to be like it was before when we were waiting on the crash out in Kuwait, when we were waiting on the crash out in Syria. Think about how long it took for the Kuwaiti arc to be over with and to end. It took forever, 3 years, right? And then she went to Syria. How long? It took a while, but it took less than a year for that shit to blow up in her face. This shit is going to happen super fast. I give it less than 3 months. And I feel like 3 months, I'm being very generous. Miss T, thank you for the support, hun.
I'm just going to stream anywhere in the place. Air conditioning should have it.
The difference, I also have to say, the difference that makes it so dangerous for Chantel right now is that there is no coming back to Canada, in my opinion. So when all of this comes crashing down, and it will, and it's going to happen fast, there is no coming back home and people pay for my first month's rent and all the things. No, that's over. That's done. She even has said, if it doesn't work out in Syria, I'm just going to go to another country. She only has so much money to run to so many places. She's fucked.
I don't remember. I think you'll have to install one. Because most people don't have AC there. Like, they don't even want it. They just have fans. I'll see how it is. Maybe I can wait till next year for that. Because it's...
Oh, you don't have AC? What happened to that? I thought you had to have all the bells and whistles in order for you to go to this home in Syria. So you're not even moving there with AC? Oh my God, I love that for you. Desi's mama says it will be hilarious seeing her drive around dirt roads and no street signs. I think so too, but unfortunately, Desi's mama, we're not going to get to see that shit. I don't think she's going to have enough signal for us to see her driving around in Syria. Salah can't make it happen. Cutie's not going to be able to make it happen. She's not going to go there and have some fancy setup to where she can get Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. She's not going to have Wi-Fi connection to show us any of this shit. So a lot of it we're not going to be able to see, but don't worry. She's going to tell us all about it. Desi, thank you for the support. Yulia says, good morning, support group and leader. Good morning to you, Yulia. Good to see you in house. She doesn't realize Beezers will get sick of her shitty internet and no video and stop watching. Oh, for sure. She can't fit behind the wheel of a car anyways. That's true.
Gonna be like, October. Don't kill the rooster, Trixie. Oh yeah, Trixie. Hi, Island Dragonfly! I don't think there's an address. I would be an awesome roommate. We could just steal and stay in the dark and watch. Yes, Teardrop, we can watch Oddity all day. The internet seems to be stable. No. Leanna, you don't know their relationship, so. No address, Doxford. Well.
I think so, Crump. Ultraviolet says, I'm sure he has set up a beautiful palace for her. No doubt, and I can't wait to see it. Dirt floors and all. Ultraviolet, thank you for being a member for 38 months, hon.
I mean, yeah, there's no street address. I don't even think it's on Google Maps.
I mean, not to talk shit about Salah's family home because it is what it is for the reason that it is what it is, right? But it wasn't in the best condition. I don't think that this place is going to be anywhere as, I use this word loosely, nice as a Syrian family home. So think about that.
Apps. Like, I don't know. It's like very remote.
The thing is, I know I keep interrupting her, but these are very important things that we need to remember going into this brand new arc. Oh, Desi, yeah, we can do that. Salah was okay investing into the family home because it's the family home. It belonged to him. So yeah, putting up, even though like he was putting money into the home to make Chantel comfortable, he was still benefiting from it. It's his home. It puts value into the home. Whatever that work that they did while Chantel was there only helped him and his family's situation. Now, if they are renting a home for Chantel for her to come squat in while she's in Syria, he's not going to be, you know, willing to invest in that property the way he was his own family home.
I'm literally being thrown into the middle of nowhere. Hey, Junie. Teardrop. Your dad. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that, Dill. Hi, Dill's dad. 72 Majnooni Drive. Majnooni.
I mean, they say that. We don't know if that's true, which could be a possibility, but there was no talk about that before. So unless somehow Chantel sent Salah enough money to make this second purchase, I don't believe this is necessarily a family home, maybe a new home that has been purchased with the help of Chantel. But even then, I don't even know if that's the case. Just Danny says, can't wait for the filmed up Syria arc. Go cutie. Me too, Just Danny. And thank you for the support. The villa does not exist.
Majnooni. No, the people I was raging at were the people who were judging me and like thought that Salah should have children or something, but it was all in my head. Salah, like, I've made up with them. I've apologized a million times. I'm gonna bring gifts. And that's it. I'm gonna be by myself anyways. Nobody.
So you think you're gonna, because you know that Salah's family is very poor, you think you're gonna be able to what? She's so gross, man. You're gonna be able to throw them just a bunch of Dollar Tree Canadian bullshit, and all is forgiven. You calling them inbred dogs, Chantel? You think that's how it works? Okay.
It's gonna hurt. Salah wouldn't.
Just because they accept your money does not mean that they forgot what you said and what you did to them, humiliated their family on the internet.
Let me go there if I was going to be harmed. Teardrop. Oh my god, the legs.
So you mean to tell me you're taking gifts for all of his family as well? How many suitcases are you packing with you? She's relocating to Syria. So she's taken, I would imagine, all of her clothing, whatever she can fit into her suitcase. And now she also has to take gifts for his entire family. Isn't like there like 100 people or whatever in his family, and probably every one of those people were giving Salah shit and talking about Chantel. Is that your plan? And you're going to carry these on through the travels? Okay. And BG. Porcula says remote, no delivery, water, electric, internet, shops, medical, vet. Okay, Chantel, I'm angry for BG's suffering. Same, Porcula. Absolute same. And thank you for the support, hon.
I don't have beef with his dad. I don't have beef with anybody. Everything is... We're okay.
We're okay. We're fine.
Your dad loves me. Yeah, and
She knows because she's definitely had a personal conversation with each of the family members that she insulted.
do love his family. I do care about them, I don't know what was wrong with me that day. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was really going off. Hey, Okey Pokey. I have a bad headache.
Misty says, "As a villa is anything like the hype fountain, I can't wait for this. Same. It's going to be a dump. It's going to be an absolute dump. I know it." Misty, thank you for the support, hun. God, Chantel, I want you to survive this trip. I want you to make it to Syria alone without BG, leave her behind, and I want to see this shit.
They love Foodie. I should bring some gifts. I feel like I should bring something nice, like something that you can't get there. Can you introduce Ariana Grande to Nor? Buy everyone beaver tails. Maple syrup? Yeah, they would like that probably, eh? No, I didn't have caffeine. I just took some headache pills. I'm waiting for it to work.
Dude, she's sick. She's literally sick. She's sick, and she knows she's sick. I think there would be great entertainment there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want Salah to pull out on this. Okay, I really don't. I don't think that Chantel deserves Canada. Let her ass go to Syria and let her struggle. I hope he goes through with it, and I hope she makes it.
Wallflowers from Bath and Body Works. Can't. It's not the right plug. Oh, I forgot about that. Now I gotta add that to. Oh no, Salah still has my plugs, my adapter plugs. Hopefully his family will visit me every day. No, they're not going to. Make sure you bring your doorbell. The kitchen have an office chair? I gotta get a chair. I hope they do visit, but just not every single day there, but anyway, we'll see. But regardless of that, nail polish, foundation, powder, eyeshadow. I want some pumpkins.
Fumo says, Funkled can barely contain stupid she has become. Someone should invent a new word, should be invented at this point. I agree with that. We need something more dramatic, Fumos. I don't feel like Funkled is even a good enough way to describe Chantel. Thank you for the support, hun. Something will come to us. I have no doubt.
Spikes before I go. Lay down the rules up front. Yeah, we've come to agreements. I do have a Western bathroom. Yeah, it's Syrian style house, but it's good. Yeah, she was here.
Oh, no squat potty? Damn it. So she says. We don't know if that's the case. So I'm still crossing my gunt for a squat potty for sure. Hey, Priscilla girl. He's going to blindfold her so she doesn't know where the barn is. The rooster will be dinner. She will feel right at home. A pig swimming in mud. Damn, girl. Thank you for being a member for 44 months. I agree. Blindfold her.
A couple days ago or last night, Aussie girl. I need a chair with backup noise. Just don't tell them your address. 72 Majnooni Drive. I love that. I'm gonna have to walk around and get hell in shape. Xmas and birthdays is enough for some of my family. I know, right, Trixie? Here we're used to, drunk Baileys from a shoe. No.
Remembers how she used to tell us how the kids would stare at her and they would all come around like looking at her in amazement because they never seen a woman so big? Not only is Salah going to be shocked when he sees Chantel, if Salah's family sees Chantel, I would give anything for their reaction.
Oh my God.
They're going to be like, God damn.
No, I don't have to pay rent. No. I didn't have to the last time I was there either. There's not going to be heat in Ostune because it's shisha bees.
Then where did your money go? If you didn't have to pay rent and you were still earning money while living in Syria, why did you have to hold your hand out and get donations to move back into Canada? Where did all your money go? You're acting like you're going to live in Syria and that you're going to have all this. She's claiming the same shit as she did before when she was in Kuwait. Remember when she told us she paid all of her debt down? Now all of a sudden she's saying the same thing. Oh, I still got debt to pay. So while I'm in Syria and Salah's paying for everything, I can save my money and pay my debts. She's so full of shit. Bonus sandwich, hello. I hope the only food Salah brings her is oatmeal. I hope he doesn't even give her that. Bonus sandwich, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Hey, Shelly Ray. Honestly, can't wait for this. And yes, we need a better word than Funkle. She's so giddy right now that will be going away soon. Oh, that smile, that smirk, that little smirk that she does. Fondue, you know those pictures you posted on Twitter of her reading her messages from Salah? That's going to be wiped off her face sooner than later. Shelly Ray, thank you for the support, hun.
If you're just a garden gnome, hey Kimzarella, hey Marie Phil. The Arabic coffee! I can have it here, but it's not the same. I get so happy seeing Salah enjoying it too.
Delusion.
No, it's a Syrian style house. It's very modest, but it's nice.
Jordy, that's what we're all saying. How is even just boarding the plane? How is any of this getting just to the airport? How is any of this shit gonna happen without the scooter? And that's her taking the cat. That's her taking her luggage. That's her taking her backpack, her CPAP, all of her belongings, her makeup, her clothes, whatever else she's gonna stuff. How is any of that gonna happen? Smee's not gonna help her. We know for a fact that her family is not where they draw the line. They might tell Chantel, goodbye, and they might give her rides to the airport or pick her up. But I even feel like it got to the point that they weren't doing any of that either, that Chantel was even getting Ubers to and from the airport because they were so done with her bullshit. So it's not even like she's got family to even help get her on the plane and get her settled. Nobody's going to give a fuck. I don't know. Jordy, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Burnett. I have a couple of Syrian-born friends that tell me they have zero reason to go back. Country surrounded by countries at war. Exactly. Chins, ho my boils. Y'all, I'm on my way. Happy Monday, chat and online wifey. And hello, Paul. Thank you, Burnett. Appreciate you. Thank you for being a member for 17 months. Chantel is just really that fucking stupid, though.
No more egg freakouts. My camera. Second home Salah owns. I don't know if he owns this one, if it's a family thing again. I'm not sure. I have to ask him. Hey, bird manure.
She doesn't know what lie they're going with. That's what she means. She needs to make sure that they're both on the same page before she starts to say anything as a fact. Hey, sassy mama. Go on, get sooner than later. Would you, cutie? We're already overhearing about it. Shameful how many times you drop people, places, and things for the mangled peen. The mangled peen, the crackhead. It's disgusting. Sassy mama, thank you for being a member for 28 months. Appreciate you. Elizabeth J says that cat isn't leaving the country. I don't think so either. Elizabeth, thank you for the support, hun.
But basically, no, I won't be seeing it in person. I don't know who. I don't know. Burt manure. What if the same issues happen again with his family? Well, I'm just going to try to be more, like, I kind of miss them, especially like Sasa and Nor and everybody. So I feel like I don't think that will happen, YouTube lover, because like I'm going to be away from everybody, but I'll be able to handle it better because I know going into it now what to expect more.
For some reason, if I had to go off to a place like Syria, I'm going to want to be with my partner's family. That's going to make me feel safer than being out in the middle of nowhere away from his family. That's the way that she talks about wanting to be away from his family because she's so psychotic and she can't deal with his family members is so wild. If anything, you would think anybody in her situation, which I don't know a whole lot, right, would want to be by the family because number one, she can't speak the language. And number two, maybe for safety reasons. But no, not stupid over here. Ellie says going from Kuwait to Syria is one thing. Going from free, comfy Canada to Syria will be a completely different reality check. She won't make it. Not only that, Ellie, she's become used to all of these comforts yet again, and it's just going to be ripped away from her overnight. And she doesn't even know the situation that she's walking into. Like, she's convinced herself it's going to have electricity. Okay, well, now there's not air conditioning. But again, she's convinced herself it's going to be cool enough, so she's not going to need the AC and she's going to be completely fine. This is a woman who in wintertime runs her AC. I don't know how cool it's going to be in Syria in October, but I can't imagine that it's going to be cool enough for Chantel to where she's not going to need and desire air conditioning. Ellie, thank you for the super chat, hun. Hey, Dastardly.
I'm going to try to integrate myself more into the culture.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I need to learn basic Arabic, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
man, I should download like an app for that now.
Yeah, right.
He said he said that in here that he bought the villa. Oh, I didn't talk to him much about.
You don't know what your husband owns? I mean, owning a property is a pretty fucking big deal. Owning a house is a pretty big deal. That's something you feel like would be brought up in conversations that you all have on the phone. And your chat is telling you that Salah informed them that he bought the property, which let's not forget, Salah is just as big of a liar as Chantel, if not a bigger one. So you can't believe anything he says anyway. But the fact that she doesn't know any of this shit is crazy.
Today, he went there and he like videoed me to show me. And yeah, talked about like made plans, arrangements, like what kind of furniture like I want in it and stuff like stuff like that. No more 80-cent pills, yeah. Yeah, I got to get the ladle. Learn no visitors today, come back next week. I just trust him to take care of everything. He's always good at that. Look how he did the whole apartment while I was in Canada that one time. And I came back and all the new furniture. The blue couch was gone.
Oh my God, not the furniture. Chantel, do you not remember why he threw the furniture out? He stained the furniture. The furniture, it had sperm everywhere on it, cutie. He had no choice but to get rid of the furniture and replace. I'm not gonna have that conversation. I am Cat Lady says, will he lock her in the dungeon for safety? It sounds like it. Like dead ass, no trolling. I really think she's gonna be locked in on this property, just like when he was with his family on that vacation. Thank you for being a member for 19 months, son. Hey, Stella, I can't pin you over here for some reason, but Stella says she will want a boneless couch slice. Oh my God, not the slice of couch, bro. Stella, thank you for being a member for 18 months. No, I'm not saying it again. That's it. One and done. Move on.
Is there a freezer? I think so. No, the beds are not comfy in Syria. The beds. I'm not expecting something plush and like they don't have like sleep country. They don't have like a Serta mattress there. Like they have their own Syria style mattresses. Can I buy from Amazon like pillows that are like?
Listen, you guys can judge me however you want, but I'm going to be really honest. I'm going to have one of these honest moments with the chat, okay? And it might sound bad. And you know what? It is what it is. But I don't believe that there's anybody in this world that I love that much that I would follow to give up my comfort here in the United States of America, or even if I lived in Canada, to go to Syria. And that goes for everybody. There's not, I'm sorry. If my kids get older and they decide to go off to Syria, listen, I'm going to try to do my best to talk them out of that situation, but you're on your own. All right? Sorry for you. If my wife, for whatever reason, gets a wild hair up her ass and she's like, I'm going to Syria and you either come or it's over, I'm like, oh, well, it was nice knowing ya, sweetheart, but that's a no for me. That's a hard line. It's just not happening. Half Pint says, why not stream from the house to prove the internet works, Salary? That's a great question. Wow. You know what, Chantel? Salah has access to go live on your couple's channel. Why don't you have him go live on the couple's channel from he doesn't even have to go on camera. Okay. You can even just see if it works just going off camera. There's a reason he's not going to do that, Half Pint, but then you got to wonder. So what's the long game here? If the internet doesn't work and he's aware that the internet doesn't work, how does Chantel continue to make money that he wants for him and his family? So why go through all this trouble if you're bringing her over there and then she can't even make money because she can't stream and she can't do anything because there's no internet? I never really thought about that. Half Pint, thank you for the support. Red Stained Eyes says he is feeding into her fantasy to get her there, and then bam, it's going to be the same as last time, and then the meltdown begins. I can't lie. I'm excited for the shit show to begin. And here's the thing. It'd be the same for Sam, too. Like, you think she's going to chase me? I don't know. She might. I'm just playing. Yeah, nobody should put themselves in situations like that. The difference with Salah is that he's living he's not moving. Nothing changes for him. He's got his home in Syria. He's got the Syrian home. So he doesn't have to be there to hear Chantel and her melt. He can just leave. He doesn't have to worry about her following him. He doesn't have to worry about her calling him. He doesn't have to worry about anything as far as that is concerned. So at least he has like the breakup insurance of being in the family Syrian home. He doesn't have to be there with Chantel. As soon as she starts showing her ass, he's out the door. I love that for her. I really do. Thank you for being a member for 46 months, son.
Freeze dried, like vacuum sealed. I mean, and bring them in my suitcase. I wonder, because like they don't have soft pillows either.
Oh my God. Sweep says it's 79 to 88 degrees in Syria in October. She's cooked, literally. Sweep, thank you for the support, hun. Butter Crumpet says, and no one can help her, even if she goes online showing her ass. Nope, it's over.
Freeze dried, they come flat, right? A vacuum sealer. Oh yeah. If I vacuum seal my shit, does it make things lighter? Freeze dried. Sleep country, Syria. Why buy a mattress where you get bombed? No, they don't have anything delivery. It's like going to be like living in 1892, minus the electric and shit.
And that sounds like a good thing to you? That sounds like a plan to you? Somebody who can't walk, somebody who needs a mobility scooter, somebody who has a long list of health issues. Sounds like going back to 1892 was something to seal clap about. What am I missing here? What are you getting out of this situation, Chantel? Clout says maybe this is a wind up to dismount. She sends final large sums of money and he disappears while she's still in Canada. That could be. Maybe, Clout. We'll have to stay tuned to find out. And thank you for the support, hun. Morning on Mars says, I followed a mentally ill family to a violent place to protect them in my 20s. 0 for 10. Can't recommend. Stay home, folks. Don't worry. The door's locked. I ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry. Morning on Mars. Thank you for the support, hun. You can only do so much for somebody, man. WNC says, get ready for the what's the temperature in Syria. Oh my God, I'm so excited. WNC, thank you for that. And thank you for being a member for 23 months. Check-ins will return.
Can you furnish it from Wayfair or West Elm? Well, how can I bring that? Hey, Blue Tea!
Primo, she would have to have a mind to lose first. Yes, I would agree that Chantel has lost her mind, but she doesn't have a mind to lose. And thank you for the support, hun.
No. Oh, that's volume. Damn it. I don't mind living like it's in 1892. And I also... Yeah, Haven, I'll probably stop before I go for sure. Thank you, Joe. I would take a whole suitcase just for the family of stuff. And pay the airline fee. You roll your towels and sheets up. I'm just so in shock that I'm going to see Salah, like inshallah, but... No, I'm going to be flying in directly. No, I mostly minded about, like, his house was comfy at the end in a way. You know, like, it was just our relationship issues and fighting and not having any personal time together. But now that I've been here alone a year, I'm more used to it and I don't mind. Will I have my own car? I don't know. Maybe eventually he can get me, like, a cheap-ass, like, Kia Rio. Everyone drives Kia Rios there. You can get one for, like, $4,000. Yeah, we can travel to Malaysia.
Okay. Even if he gets you a car, where are you going? What are you going to do? You can't read. Do they even have signs in Syria, like out where she's going to be? You don't speak the language. Again, what's the point of even getting a car?
Wherever, you know? What are these things? No strawberries. What is that? Yeah, abandoned Scooty. Can you take the scooter? I don't want to.
As much as she's sitting here and she's selling this whole trip to Syria to us, you have to remember she's also selling it to herself. You can't tell me that she doesn't remember exactly what it was like in Syria and her life now in Canada and how the two compare. And that sounds like a great idea to her. But again, I do think that she's definitely in a situation to where even if she didn't want to go, she doesn't really have many options as far as staying put in Canada. Fondue says, if Syria was so great, what was the urgency for Canada? That's a great question, Fondue. And thank you for the support, hun. Georgia Peach says, isn't Damascus 3 hours away from Salah's house? Yeah, it's a haul. And thank you for being a member for 44 months, hun.
Like, do you know how much it would cost to put that thing on the plane? I'll manage, Leanna. I always do.
Sassy Cat says she's going over sicker with burned bridges in Canada with healthcare. Bottom drops out over there. Beezers may not help her after being burned already. There's outside of Nina, and I mean, really, honestly, how much can Nina really do for Chantel? I don't see much financial help to get Chantel out of the situation that she's going to create for herself. It's going to take thousands. Sassy Cat, thank you for the super chat, hun.
I wasn't very mobile in Thailand, and I shoved my ass around the airport. Yeah, situational blue cheese. And fuel is a little bit cheaper only there. It's kind of expensive. And you have to buy, like, they do have gas stations, but they also have people selling jugs of gas. Yeah, teardrop. They had a bunch of recalls on them. And, oh, they no longer make the Kia Rio? Syria on a scooter. No way. Morbidly obese people can do things. Salah usually goes to the gas station, yeah.
Jamie says, I gave away my scooter for you. Oh my God, that would be epic. Jamie, thank you for being a member for 53 months, hon.
Yeah. I don't know what village I'm going to be in. It's not, I don't think.
Can you guys believe they're already having picture day at school? Isn't that crazy? Like, this is the first full week of school. Man, they started quick.
It's going to be right in Damascus there, but I don't even know where I'll be, but that's okay. I really don't care. I don't know, Weed. I think he won't be surprised by me.
Half Pint says she'll mess up the car despite being so remote. She's not going to fit in the car anymore. And what happened to the rental car? She was just supposed to get a rental car and the aunt was going to come over and spend the weekend or whatever. So you're not going to tell me you just now decided that you were going to go to Syria. Like, you've known this was going to happen. So why did you lie and tell your audience that, hey, guys, guess what? In about another week or two, I'm going to get a rental car and we're going to go here and we're going to do that, blah, 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 blah. And that she never intended on doing that. The only reason that she said that because somebody gave her the money to rent the car and she screwed them. She screws everybody. She's such a scammer. Half Pint, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Natty, Salah's family summer pool parties on Guns Coin. I hope that they get the pool functional. And I hope that all of Salah and his extended family comes over there and has the biggest Syrian pool parties ever. Oh my God. That would be so epic. Natty, thank you for being a member. Or no, thank you for the support.
You know, he knows me. Morbidly obesity. No, I don't really know where the house is. I didn't know where we were last time either. With KFG and that, I didn't know the name of that city for a long time. No, I can't get mail. I can't get...
So you don't know where you're going. You can't look at a map in Syria and know your location of where you're going to be living. And even when you're there, you still are not going to know where you're at. Okay.
Deliveries. I can't get... Yeah, I knew about Dada, but we didn't start living it. When I first went there, we weren't in Dada. Does anyone remember of the city that we lived in first? Where KFG is? Yeah, it's isolating, and I love that. You were going to send me an emergency scooter, Nina? Yeah, hopefully not situational. This is beyond isolating. Just find your center and focus on Canada stuff that's physically what's in front of you. Yeah. Right, Dill. No, we weren't living in Damascus. I can't remember the name of the place. It was another city. It was like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours away from Dada. Dada. Valleys and mountains.
Have y'all noticed all the new scabs around her mouth? What is that from? Hey, Plutes. Nina is actively encouraging her to fly. I think she's a death feeder like Remily and Tommy. She's a ghoul. I think so too. And I also still think that Nina talks to Salah behind the scenes. But yes, death feeder, absolutely. Plutes, thank you for the support, hun.
Salah's funny. He likes to inflate everything, like make things seem so, you know. He's trying.
No, he's a liar. Just like you. You're both lying liartons who like to lie. That's what you are, Chantel. Say it for what it is.
Ottawa's isolating. It's just because I don't have anybody here that loves me. All my loved ones are in another city. And
It's just because I don't have anybody here that loves me. Whose fault is that? Desi's mama says, I believe the gifts she is bringing are apology gifts. My husband just informed me he is from Kuwait, married 26 years, a real marriage cutie. Desi's mama, I think she's going to try for sure. She's definitely going to try to buy his family's love. Thank you so much for the support.
and in Syria, I will have Salah, you know? Start a slush shop. I could probably.
God, that was brutal. Thank God your mom obviously doesn't listen to your shit, huh? I don't have anybody here that loves me, but in Syria. And you can see that she gets that little twinkle in her eye, what's left of it. And she's thinking of Salah. At least there's Salah.
Valleys and mountains. Salah's funny. He likes to inflate everything, like make things seem so, you know. He's trying. Ottawa's isolating. It's just because I don't have anybody here that loves me. All my loved ones are in another city. And in Syria, I will have Salah, you know? Start a slush shop. I could probably buy a slush machine and put it out in front yard, and maybe, like, you know, kids will come buy some, but they're only like 30 cents. It would probably take you a long time to make your profits back.
You would sit there and collect 30 cents from some Syrian kids. I swear to God, what's next, Chantel? You've taken water away from them. Now your plan is to bring your rich Canadian ass to Syria and sell Slurpees for 30 cents a pop. Oh my God.
Nasab, what does that mean, men I will? No, I'm not ditching you guys. You guys are coming with me. Anywhere I am in the world. One is across the world. I know, chimp. Yeah, Coco Pickle's like, you guys realize I'm alone here most of the time, right? So, like, he's not going to leave me stuck in the middle of nowhere with nothing. Like, he'll always make sure I have stuff, you know, and he has family. He does have some, I think it's one of his uncles lives next door. So it's like a family compound thing, it seems like, because his family and his wife live next door. He has a vehicle, and he just said, anytime she needs anything and you're not there, then I will help her. Me. Apparently, there's also a guard. So.
Oh, there's security that they're paying for, huh? Half Pint says, translation, there's no cupcake recipes here. Half Pint, thank you for the support, hon. There's going to be a guard. Why do you need a guard, cutie? I thought it wasn't dangerous. I thought you didn't have anything to worry about. Someone needing a guard and having a guard sounds like they got a lot to be concerned with.
He left me on days on end planned. Like, this was a trip that I was supposed to go on too, so he didn't leave me. The morning that we were getting ready, it was like 3 a.m. We had not slept because the power went out, and I couldn't use my CPAP because in like Nora's family, like that home, they didn't have really good electric. And I was like, I just want to go home and be with Juice, and, you know, but we didn't have time to get groceries or anything. No, it's not going to be, they have their own place. Like, there's a divider wall. I'm not going to be seeing them often, but they're there for me if I need, which is nice. Better than stalker weird Canadian. Better than stalkers. Nor is, hey, YouTube lover. Nor is Salah's cousin. She's married and has.
There's a point to bring up with this cousin situation. Finney says, what if they want her back for revenge? Hey, that's definitely, I don't know. I don't know what his family's thinking. I know anything about them, but you can't take anything off the table. It's possible, I guess. Finney, thank you for the support, hun. Princess Blueberry says, I was watching Neo Tarot last night and Chantel. Oh, I need to check out her video. Chantel has been doing witchcraft rituals for love. She's about to get a huge slice of that humble pie. Let me tell you something. Neo rarely gets it wrong. If you guys haven't watched her newest video, make sure you do. I got to. Princess Blueberry, thank you for the support. When Chantel used that insult against Salah about him fucking his cousins, like, we would always say that for shits and giggles just to kind of fuck with Salah or whatever. We had no reason to believe that there was any truth behind that. At least I didn't think, right? Foodie would only say something like that if there was if there was some truth behind it. Like, you're not going to tell me that she isn't aware that has happened. Hint, hint. Everybody is saying that Sasa is Salah's daughter. I think there's some truth behind that. She wouldn't have used that insult if it wasn't if it wasn't true.
Twins? They're so cute too. Oh my god. They're like this big. And they run around and they scream and they jump on you. But they're very cute. And then she has 4 kids. I think she's close to 40, maybe 38. Take toys and clothes for them, right? I need to get some stuff. Even the dollar store. Yeah.
Nobody wants your dollar store shit. Plute says salary keeps adding to the fantasy. Pool, guard, high-speed Wi-Fi. It's hysterical. She's so dumb and gullible. Romance scammer's dream come true. He can say anything. Remember when she went to Syria the first time and he talked about how great the healthcare, like the best healthcare in the world in Syria? And that was a big fat fucking lie. All he needs to do is sell her on this shit. She's going to eat up everything that he says. And once she's there, what the fuck's she going to do? Nothing. Plutes, thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. So glad that Pete's didn't move in with her. Dude, he dodged a bullet, a big one with that shit. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Be Like Water Baby says, if my family would turn on you if you called them dogs. Imagine the Syrian immigration and government holding her at the airport for, her previous crimes. Maybe. We'll see. Be Like Water Baby, thank you for the support.
And Sasa is, Nora and Sasa are sisters because Sasa's mom is older. She's an older woman, like older lady. So she had Sasa. Maybe that's why she had Down syndrome, because they do say if you have a child after a certain age, you have a really high risk of Down.
Why don't you just not talk about that? Why don't you just not talk about that? You don't know and you're just out here guessing. Just shut up. Lady says Foodie was talking about her CPAP. Isn't it old? Google says it's difficult to access machines and it's best to plan ahead. That CPAP is the original. She was supposed to replace that this time that she came to Canada, and she still has not done that. That CPAP's like 10 years old. Lady, thank you for the support, hun. And she refers to that CPAP as a life-saving device. So that thing's about to kick the bucket any day now.
Down syndrome. So that could be what happened, but Karen's foot. We need a what I'm taking to Syria video. I would donate money to PayPal. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a list I can show you, but you don't have to, but if you want to. I'm going to be spending a lot of time, Bama Girl, with my family before I go. I have been spending time with my family. I just don't really announce when they've come, but they've been here off and on,
I don't believe that for a second.
It's hard because my mom works and she's the only one with a vehicle. Like, my aunt doesn't drive. No, I'm not planning on forever. The max amount of ring bell.
So she's way beyond it. Dell says sleep studies should be done every 5 years, by the way. Love that for her. And you're not going to tell me that this hasn't been a plan for a long time. And even if it wasn't, why did you still not get the sleep study done? And why did you not get a new CPAP machine? Make the shit make sense. Dell, thank you for the support, hun. Fumos says inbred dog. Oh my God. Fumos, thank you for the support, hun. Dead.
And Pete's, yes, of course, I will. I feel bad.
Yeah, but I think that's out the window now, Ash. Now that she's pretty much told everybody that she's going back to Syria, I cannot see her family still coming over to make sure that she's doing okay and that her place is clean. That's like a big slap in the face to her family. At least I would imagine it would be, for them to kind of, welcome Chantel back in, do what they can to make her comfortable, come over, spend time with her, whatever. And then she just takes off back to Syria again, especially in her condition, to make her mom worried to death about her. I highly doubt they'll be back over to check on her and clean her apartment. I would be shocked at this point if they help her get the furniture out of there. She's dead ass either going to leave that furniture in there, or she'll have to pay somebody to move that shit out to the junk pile.
Uh-oh, Nimi. Get him to kill it. I don't hate, I complain. Teardrop. Yeah, I will. You're going to Jordan, Haven? Oh, wow. I want to travel to Jordan with Salah eventually, inshallah, but part of coming to Canada was to get my health, like to get things in order, but it's not that easy to see doctors here. Like, it is, but it's not. It's like everything is a long process. I'm still waiting to hear from a sleep clinic.
We watched you countless times make appointments and skip said appointments. Countless.
Clinic about my CPAP. Things take a long time here. You guys will see, I can get decent healthcare there. It's not going to be they do have fancy hospitals though. They do have a couple of them that are really nice, but it's not like here, obviously, but You guys will learn with me. I don't know. I missed a lot of appointments. No, that was for the family doctor, yeah. I hate seeing doctors. I know about that, but like I'm still waiting for my sleep clinic one. Yes. Yeah, I saw Juice today. She's fine. Mashallah. My pretty baby. I'm like, you just have to keep her safe and don't let her escape. Like, really try. Like, even if you have to lock her in a room and at night just spend time with her, whatever you got to do until I get there.
This is what's weird about the Julia situation. Like, even having this conversation, it's almost like she's planting the seed.
You guys will learn with me. I don't know. I missed a lot of appointments. No, that was for the family doctor, yeah. I hate seeing doctors. I know about that, but like I'm still waiting for my sleep clinic one. Yes. Yeah, I saw Juice today. She's fine. Mashallah. My pretty baby. I'm like, you just have to keep her safe and don't let her escape. Like, really try. Like, even if you have to lock her in a room and at night just spend time with her, whatever you got to do until I get there. Like, I just miss her. Like, I need to see her. She can't escape or anything before I get there. Oh,
Such a weird conversation, but okay. That's okay, cow girl. That's okay.
oh, really? Cheddar's good? Oh, hi, Cheddar's good. Being weighed at the dock.
Do the Beezers see what we see? I think for the most part, they just don't give a shit. Slurple says, spoiler, Julia was turned into KFG fried chicken. Holy shit. Slurple, thank you for the support, hun. Yes, yep. Julia got word that Chantel is returning, so she's trying to leave now. Make your escape, Julia. Fumos, thank you for the super chat. I didn't mean to laugh at that, but damn.
Yeah, because I kept mentioning it because no, she's back. The picture I posted on the community tab, that's from today. Hey, wake and bake. So I was like, don't even, just focus on getting ready there. Don't even worry about Juice. She's 100% fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have told you guys, I guess. It's just like, it's something that was making me paranoid and on my mind. Cats do escape, you know, it happens. So I'm just like, please just, he said he's going to just like be extra careful, but mostly keep her in the one bedroom.
Because why all of a sudden is that a problem now? You've been gone from Syria for like a year. And now all of a sudden Salah needs to leave Julia locked inside of a room to make sure that she doesn't escape. Not like everything else that Chantel talks about, it makes no sense.
During the day, there's like a lot, like the door's always open, and I don't know. Did you get the endocrinologist? No.
I think there's a possibility. Really Billy says Julia ran away a while ago. Hello, Paul. Hello, Really Billy. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. I definitely think it's a possibility for sure.
Yeah, her shave is growing in. Scream, hello. What's going on? He's soft launching Juice being missing. That's what I thought too whenever he told me about she did escape twice and came back, but no. He would tell me if she was missing. He knows I'm coming. So he said, he's like, you know, he's like, she always comes back. He's like, don't worry, but I will keep her in the room more because she's very fast at darting out. Even whenever I was there, I let her out in the courtyard a lot, but there was no fountain. Now that there's the fountain, she climbs up the fountain to get onto the roof. And then she goes into the neighbor's garden and she doesn't come back till like sometimes the next day. So, Rarity Part 2. She's there for sure now. Yes, 100%.
Plutes says Julia's going to explore too hard soon. Sounds like it, Plutes, from what the shit she's saying. Thank you for the support, hun. Dukos, thank you for gifting the YouTube Underground membership. Mrs. C again. Welcome, welcome, new member. Thank you, Dukos.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you realize that there's a list of animals that you've either left behind, neglected? Chantel, this shit is insane.
Yeah, he does his best with Julia. He loves her too. The fountain he built, yeah. I'll do my sleep study. Yeah, I gotta follow up with that. If they haven't, like, it takes a while. The first time I had my sleep study, it took months. Maybe the wait list isn't as big now. Yeah, I saw Julia on video chat. I didn't even know because he does video chat with me often enough where I do see her. So I didn't even know that that was an issue of her escaping sometimes. Off with the boys. She's probably going. He goes, maybe she's horny. I go, she's fixed. I don't think she gets horny anymore.
Ew, Salah talking about the cat being horny. God, Jesus, Lord, I can't take much more. What the fuck, dude? Salah knows that the cat's been fixed.
Like maybe she has a boyfriend. I don't have a fountain. No. Yeah, BG through all the hurdles. Yeah. I know he sent me that picture of me and him. Whenever
And this dumbass has already told us that Salah's dad hates Julia, and now they're planting the seeds for her to return and Julia not be there.
he was trying to get me to come back, he sent me that picture and he's like, look at the love in our eyes. And it was, I'm like, oh, so that's why I shared it. And then he, yeah, so Julie, for BG, I got to make a vet appointment. I got to get her health certificate. It'll be a never ending story. Teardrop. Yeah, I know. It's like, I hate that I have to watch what I say now. I used to be able to just say whatever I want. It's going to cost an extra $350 to $400. And then I have to pay $500 to stay at the hotel with her for 12 or 13 hours. And then I have to, so what I'm buying on Temu, everything on Temu is only going to be about $60, which is way cheaper than Amazon. Amazon, I have to buy her airline approved carrier with all of the right dimensions on Amazon. And then I have to get a little playpen. It's like a foldable one. So it's like this big folded, but then it expands for the hotel because they're under the bed. She'll run under the bed. So then I got to get her.
And you've got to pack all this shit with you. A playpen, a carrier, all your luggage.
You know, like a little collapsible, I think it's like $1 or $2 on Temu. I got to get all this stuff on Temu. It's like collapsible water dishes, food dishes, a backpack I'm going to carry on as my personal item with all of her supplies, pee pads, foldable, disposable litter tray, a Ziploc bag of litter, Feliway spray, which is calming spray, a blanket, treats. The pee pad will just be like,
again, this is a lot of work for somebody who's not even a death vet and who doesn't have all these health issues. So for Chantel to tell the community that she's going to be the one doing all this, I can't see it happening.
I'm going to put it as like a layer in the carrier. So if she has an accident, because I can't take her out to use the litter box on the flight. And the flight is like many hours. Yeah, I do worry about Julia. I wouldn't lie. I would be lying if I said I didn't. So, but she'll be all right. I mean, inshallah, you know.
Do you mean during the travel, Sassy Cat? She'll either go in the carrier or she'll hold it until they get to wherever they're going to go, and Chantel's going to have piss pads for the cat. This is not going to end well if she does go through and try to go travel with BG. It's not going to end well unfortunately, for BG. Let's just hope it doesn't go that far. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support, hun. Slurple says she literally cannot wear a backpack. What the fuck? I don't even think she's in a position to carry the fucking backpack. Slurple, thank you for the super chat, hun.
I'm saying that because I can't promise that a cat will never escape. We don't know the future. But he's keeping her from getting out. Like, he's keeping her in the bedroom most of the time where he is. And then, you know.
So the cat is locked in the bedroom in the Syrian family home?
That way there's no running past the door or escaping. I hope there's an empty seat situational. I know Wake and Bake, so I have like a headache from that stuff. And no, she's home now. Me too, I riot. I don't know if I would even want to go there if she wasn't there. That would be too heartbreaking. Honestly. I hope so,
yeah,
Kiara.
Right.
But we have to like also like so I have to order all that stuff. Nina, Lisa Vanderpump has a suite in Vegas. Otherwise, it's a soft-sided carrier, so she'll have to go under the seat. That's all. I'm gonna bring fish. I'm gonna bring a lot of
under the seat where? So this is where I got confused. So when the cat travels, she's not talking about on the plane, right? It wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit under the seat on the plane. Where is she talking about the cat going under the seat? Foxy says, guys, don't let her get you worked up. We all know Chantel isn't capable of this stuff. I agree with that. Is she on the plane? Oh, the cat's really going to go under the seat on the plane? Oh, okay. Oh, in the cabin. not literally under her seat. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen. But she said, I hope there's an empty seat on the. I'm so confused. Anyways, again, it's not gonna happen, so it doesn't fucking matter. Chantel always praying for an empty seat next to her is crazy.
Hot toys.
Just buy the seat, Chantel.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Julia wherever we go. I don't know if it's gonna be back to Canada, because that'll be hard to bring Julia here with a lot of the airlines not accepting pushed-in face cats, which is ridiculous. I mean, it's for their safety, but Julia did it on the flight. It's only a 2-hour flight though, so it's only a 2-hour flight from what Salah had to take Julia, but for me, it's gonna be like a whole day thing. It's gonna be crazy. I know. We don't want to wait any longer. Oh, Pizza's doing trivia tonight. Can we do Pizza's trivia?
Liz says, I travel with my cat on a plane. Yes, they do go under the seat in front. The carrier has to be under the seat during takeoff and landing. Oh, okay. See, I wasn't sure. Interesting. And again, I don't see this happening with Chantel. She can't even get to the bathroom by herself on a plane. More or less take care of a cat on a plane? No fucking way, man. Liz, thank you for the support. Hello, Tay. Morning support group heading to a 2-week vacation today, but I will be replay possible theory. Julia already escaped. Why mention she gets out as if this is normal? That's what we're thinking too. Good luck on your vacation. Have lots of fun, girl. And thank you for being a member for 37 months. Enjoy yourself.
Like on the stream? You really need 2 seats? You are much bigger now. No, I'm not going to need 2 seats.
Yes, you do need 2 seats. You just don't want to buy that because you don't want to spend the money. Yes, you absolutely need 2 seats.
This smushy face is being body shamed.
So let me get this straight. Foodie is going to have the cat carrier. She's going to have her backpack, and then she's going to have her big ass self that's going to fit into 1 seat. I mean, obviously, I know that's not going into the seat, but still just dealing with getting that onto the plane, getting everything situated, having herself into this. It's no, never going to happen, bro.
No, I'm not going Air Canada. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Mango. I'm going to get the carrier on Amazon and then Temu for like all of those supplies. I wonder if I can show you what I'm getting.
Carrie Ann, you couldn't help yourself, could you? What will she do if there's snakes on the plane? That's a great question. Carrie, thank you for being a member for 10 months, hon.
I feel bad. I said I would go to Pizza's trivia.
No, she's not going to do a wish list. She's not. Oh, she's live now? Where's she live at, Jamie? Because we're almost done on this one. She really doesn't say anything else. Is she on YouTube? I bet she is. She's trying to get her YouTube back popping. Let me see. Yep, out getting coffee. Let's check in on our girl, okay? We can pivot. Let's see here. This is real time. Foodie out in a boot, getting her morning coffee.
Opened up my eyes, I saw the bees.
She's still living on that Syrian high, that's for sure.
Thank you, sir.
Jazz says if she gets 2 seats, gets more baggage allowance for 2 people, and the cat can be on a spare seat next to her, but she's too funkled to think. No, trust me. I mean, do I agree that Chantel's funkled? Yes, absolutely. But she's too fucking cheap. She's too selfish. All the money needs to go to her and Salah. So fuck that cat. She doesn't care. That's really what it comes down to. Jazz, thank you for the support. The cat would be more comfortable. She would be more comfortable, but it means more money. Salty Blonde says, look at Cutie lying about an absent cat, just like her twin sister, Big Sig. That was a banger, Salty Blonde. Thank you for the support, hun.
Hello. Hold on, guys. Let me just
No way, are we almost at 2,000? Holy shit, 50 more votes before we get to 2,000. Guys, if you have not voted on the poll, make sure you do.
Anyways, I'm just gonna cross the street. Shit.
Olga says, me as a small fat with my carry-on luggage is a whole production. No upper body strength. What the fuck are you going to do about cootie? Exactly, Olga. That's what we all want to know. Thank you for being a member for 44 months, hon. As much as we talk about how fucking bad her situation is since she's been back home in Canada, how she's on this mobility scooter, she doesn't do this, she doesn't do that, all these health issues. Do you realize how much better this shit is for her than being in Syria? When we didn't think that it could get worse, it's getting worse, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to hell. 2,000 votes. Oh my God. Thank you all so much for your participation. 2,004 votes. The results are, is Foodie going to Syria? A whopping 56% say yes. 23%, a measly pissed on 23% say no, and 21% are still scissoring the fence. Thank you so much. That was a banger of a poll, bitches.
Let's try to get across here.
That is a record for
Hello,
sure.
everybody. Hold on a second.
Oh my God.
That was rough.
That hurt my ass.
Okay, let me say hi to everybody here.
Cancer Warrior says she's already one cankle at the door. She's definitely going to Syria. Just Danny says big sig, big cutie, and big turd drop. Cat unalivers. Yep, all three of them. Just Danny, thank you for the support, hun.
Hello, Hamburger, Mark, Positive J, Ancient, Gabrielle, Inu, Supernova, Crystal, L5, Hamburger, Jessica, Jacqueline, Ghost, Happy, Nessa, Habibi J, Water Millions, Tiffany. Hello, Mike.
Okay, Rojo says I'm behind. Sorry, she just lied. She always said her aunt brought her the rental cars. Now her aunt doesn't drive. I think what she means by that, Rojo, is that her aunt doesn't own a car. I do believe that her aunt is the one who's been renting her the car for her and getting it in her name, because I don't even think Chantel at this point can get approved for a rental car. So I think she just worded that wrong. I think her aunt does drive. I just don't think that she has a car. But I could be wrong about that. And thank you for the super chat, hun.
I have not been. What happened? Michelle, Aussie girl, hello. Hello, Pooh. Scooty flying. Nefera 420. Lavisa, hippie chick. Okay, Nudo. IP. Good evening. Good morning. Holy crap. It's muggy out today. Hey, Marshy. I'll show you in a minute when I stop. We're going to go hang out under the bridge.
Oh my God, not the bridge.
I was up at 5:54 today. And
yeah, but she admitted she lied about selling her aunt the Kia. And remember, recently she talked about BB got the Kia back. Don't you remember that?
Cat woke me up, and then I laid in bed and I set my alarm for 7:38. And I thought, you know what? Under the bridge like a troll.
Did she just say she set her alarm for 7:30? Oh, she's prepping. She's gearing up. Ladies and gentlemen, Chantel does not roll her ass out of bed at 7:30 in the morning for fucking nothing. Unless it's romance scammer dick. Okay? She's going back sooner than later.
Yeah, Jacqueline?
I put Chantel returning to Syria before the end of August.
I'm like, you know what? I have things to do. They're coming to inspect the appliances and that, so I had to clean. So I cleaned up what I had to do. It didn't take me long, maybe an hour. Took out the garbage. Hey, Ruthie. Troll under the bridge bees. I have a lot of steps, Tiffany. I have a lot of steps I got to do before I go anywhere. So I've got a list. Every time they come in, my house is clean. That one time it was really, really bad. Like, I was really depressed and yada yada, but there's no actual damage to the apartment other than that screen.
There's never any accountability. You can't just say that my house is dirty because I'm too fucking lazy to clean it. Like, if I haven't done dishes, because I ain't fucking done the dishes, motherfucker. That's why. Why ain't the dishes done? Because I ain't fucking done them. Because I don't feel like doing it. Why ain't this done? Why ain't the laundry? Because I didn't fucking feel like doing it. Imagine being in depression. And the crazy thing is, depression and not cleaning your home, like not showering, is totally a thing. But it's people like Rosie, hey Sammy, and people like Chantel who take and they know that information and then they use it as a way to not take accountability. That they just don't want to fucking do anything, and that they're lazy bums.
Because,
like, you don't have to tell me the reason that you're not cleaning your apartment is because you're depressed. The reason you're not cleaning your apartment is because you're a 500-pound cow. That's why.
like, I am careful with the stuff, you know, and it is clean. Hey, YouTube lover, but I'm sure out of all the hundreds of apartments in the building, there's got to be some people that are not that clean. Yeah, your house is your environment is a.
She really is driving to the bridge. Sometimes I just think she's trolling, but no, that is her destination. Under the bridge.
Reflection of yourself, like of your mental health at the time. Yeah.
And when I get back to Syria, my mental health is going to be so good, and the house is going to be spotless, and I'm going to be a trad wife, and everybody's going to be so proud of me. It's just Canada, because Canada is such a horrible place to live. It's such a bad country. I can't have good mental health being in Canada, but once I get in Syria, everything's going to change, and I'm going to be the best person that I can be.
Yada yada, you know. Thank you, Jennifer. I know, Disney, like, that's what I'm not gonna, like, miss about apartment living, especially here. Like over there, nobody comes to check, like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're not renting an apartment, so it's like, but.
I think so too, Lynn, and the reason I think that is because I think her family's done. I think Smee's final straw was what happened in the apartment where she had Smokey. And I think Smee did help Chantel get her that apartment. And then Chantel just basically walked out and didn't do anything to get her crap out of that apartment. So Smee had to take care of that situation. And I think a big reason that Smee took care of it is because she, again, helped her put her name on the lease or whatever. I don't think that her family are going to come over there and they're going to empty out Chantel's apartment for her. She can't do it. She's not going to pay anybody to do it. So she's going to leave that shit there. Lynn, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Beck says the bridge is the new long road outhouse. That's what she's trying to do anyways. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
Hey, Scrape, good morning. No, honestly, I don't like having a messy place. It actually does really make me feel bad, and it makes me feel worse. You're right. So I do try to keep it tidy. I mean, like, the mess I do make, doesn't take me long to clean. It's not a huge apartment. Yeah, you guys should romanticize your life.
Oh, Lauren, you missed it. We already ended it, hun.
420, because, you know, like, life is not very glorious most of the time, but it helps keep a positive mind if you can, you know. Why does it get slower when I go on this road? What the hell? I hope there's no one living here. I don't like to wake people up. What's these things? Is that a weed or is that a...
Yes, exactly, Barbie C. She will go anywhere and do anything to have zero responsibilities. Yep. And thank you for the support, hun. Yeah, speak for yourself.
Cactus. I don't think there's cactus in Canada. Yeah, whenever you're renting, they do inspections. Jacqueline. No, people shouldn't.
How often are you getting inspections on your apartment? You haven't even been there a year. How many inspections have you already went through? That's not normal to have, I don't think, more than like one inspection per year, maybe one every 6 months, maybe.
Judge, you know, because, yeah, the cleanliness thing is, especially if you have kids, I can imagine kids, pets, husbands, it's hard to keep clean.
Not really.
Hey, Nudo. Yes. Let me turn my filter on. There we go.
God. Let's do the before and the after. Before, after. Before, after. Oh my God, this is what I really look like. I hate it. That's better. Breaking news, Chantel. It's still bad.
Hello. Whoa. Hello. Who's beezing?
Look, dog, it don't work out like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just very in particular about how I want certain things done, but I just don't feel like there's any way you can train kids to clean the way that you want your house to be cleaned. I'm good with just put your dishes in the sink and walk away. Let me handle it from here. If not, the whole dishwasher is going to be so jacked up and food in it. And no, just put the dishes in the sink and walk away.
I'm going to have nothing but time to clean. Hey, Air Canada.
Covered in hair. Look at that.
Thank you, Mike. These are clean. I did laundry.
Uh-huh.
They're clean. I know I wear them a lot, but they're laundered.
Sure. They look laundered.
I'm going to store some things, Tiffany. Hey, Ray. I had to switch. My other device's stream is all janky. We don't like janky streams, do we?
Girl, if I get my kids to clean the vacuum, it never fails, okay? They'll be where they've done sucked up God only knows what on the floor that they wasn't supposed to suck up. No, thank you.
Okay, so today, stay cool.
Yeah, show us our cup of sugar, Mrs. Locked In. Go ahead.
I am cool. A venti iced latte with a caramel and coconut milk. Bismillah.
Yes, Bismillah.
We got to
drink up, diabetic baby. Drink up.
Stock up at Lush.
That foot's coming off one way or another.
No, don't worry about the cat. I am too. I mean, you know, obviously, but I'm going to be very careful.
Why are there scabs on your mouth still? What did you do? Did you injure yourself trying to feed yourself, Chantel?
She'll be comfortable. Hey, strawberries. Sugar water? A latte better have enough.
Look at her. Like, what are you looking for? The sugar intake, the calorie count? There's nothing on that cup, Chantel.
Coffee. Can we do a poll? I don't think I can while I have to be on my other phone or my...
Are you picking lint and dirt and cat hair off of your laundered clothes, Chantel?
Are you allowed to do a poll? If you can put a poll up, sure. Iced
Where's
coffee, by the
Poopy?
book.
He needs to check in.
Where am I going? Carried one today? Nowhere.
Clock in for your salary, Salah.
I know. I'm gonna go.
Yes, it's regular speed because we're in real time. Well, we're like a few minutes behind. I can bump her up to 1.5.
Home and finish my list and then order the stuff. One Libre 1. Oh, only managing mod? Oh no. Really? What kind of bowl did you want? Oh, about moving. Yeah. I'm moving. Yeah. I'm going to be with my husband.
I'm going to be with my husband. Husband, boyfriend, husband, boyfriend. What is it with these fucking death fats, bro? Duco says locked in and stamina beezin. In real time, Ducos. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Boyfriend, husband, boyfriend, husband.
I should have brought my sunglasses. I can't see. Is there anything that would make me postpone? Well, there could be a lot of things that could happen. Thank you. So I thought I'd just go live on here and then probably on Kick. Hey, Dizzy Bets. Oh, what did you ask? I didn't see your question. Hold on.
Thanks for coming in.
It's too
Great
bright
on
out.
Ray.
I don't like it. Let me see if I can see your question. Is the new place furnished or still up or taken?
Oh, you mean with Chantel, Charlotte? Oh, absolutely. At all times, especially now. Chantel's gonna she's in her gaslighting phase. This is not locked in and stamina beezing. This is manipulative gaslighting era for Chantel to suck everybody dry. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
I don't know. Like, I think it's half and half. Like, I think there's some things that he already has.
Oh my God.
And
ew.
Maybe some things we'll have to get, like an extra fan or maybe a mat, like stuff like that. But yeah, I'm taking the cats. Oh,
God, get it out of my face.
I should have brought my sunglasses.
It's not even sunny.
The sun always hurts my eyes. It's not even that sunny. It's pretty nice, kitty. Surveillance system. Yeah, Team Geist. Walk a few steps. Julia's coming with me no matter where I go. Yeah, I'm not leaving her again. If I don't have to. Yeah, Ray, kind of. Are you going back to Syria? Yeah. Moist Canadian crack. What kind of name is that? Romantic.
That's our little diabetic baby, guys. I mean, we raised this one. This is exactly the creation of the community that has raised a kid. It's the diabetic baby. This is all of us together, all of our crazy personalities, everything put together, and this is what exists because of that. Look at it. That's our little diabetic baby.
Dates? No, Julia is here, is at home. I saw her this morning. I saw proof of life of Julia. No, I'm not rehoming my pets. If Salah and I have to travel, like somebody will just come to the house and stay there and watch them. Pete's friend, yeah, Dr. Blackburn. 2-person job for
Maybe,
2 pets.
maybe
Yes.
when all those weirdos call me a bad mom, maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe I just should just own it at this point. Hey, the real Melvis. She's so insecure just because Rosie has a real boyfriend. Cutie, you're his ATM. That's it. We don't call him salary for nothing. Melvis, thank you for the support, hun. That was a banger.
So if I do hopefully come back, it'll be with him, maybe.
She's like, oh, you got a boyfriend? Hold my Canadian gun.
Inshallah. It's not easier for him to come here now.
She wasn't about to let Rosie get all the attention having her boyfriend around.
She isn't gone. I would not be happy if she was gone. I'd be sad as hell. With today's Syrian newspaper. I don't think they do have that. No, my mom cannot take BG. Hey, punk rock.
Oh, what's
He's
yours,
allowed in
Cancer
Canada.
Warrior?
There's no reason he can't be, but it's just he has responsibilities there right now.
He has responsibilities right now. He could totally get in Canada if he wanted to, guys. If you need any other proof that Chantel is nothing but a fucking liar, let that stand out the most.
I don't know, Ray. I don't know all that yet.
Kyle says your mom won't even take you.
Hey, Holly. Playing Ariana Grande's new music video. Get out of here. Yes, I'm still married to Salah. The coffee's okay. I could go for a slice of pizza. Yes.
My God.
I don't need a passport for her. I need like a health certificate, which I will have. Glitter queen.
Miss T, you make a good point. Roz and her boyfriend are a whole nother level of twisted. At least Salah is motivated by money. I can't even argue that point.
Yeah. Nor America. I can't believe I said that after just looking at a bottle of soap. No bread, fries, or rice. I'm going to the land of rice. I'm under a bridge. No, of course I'm not disappointed. Yeah.
Hey, Pink Strawberry.
I think BG is going to be just fine. My bank card's not rejected. Oh, hey, Star Twinkle. Speaking of which, I was leaving Loblaws after getting my coffee. And then this lady, maybe a homeless lady, I don't know, but she was like sitting there and she was yelling if somebody could get her an ice cap or have money for an ice cap because she was really thirsty. And I said, I don't have any money, but I can go buy you an ice cap. So I basically like.
You don't have to share nice things that you did for people. You don't have to do that. You don't have to come online to social media and tell what you do for someone less fortunate, Chantel. Courtney says, give me the kitten, cutie. Hand it over. Courtney, we might have to break into the house and steal this one ourselves. I'm just trolling. I'm just playing. Somebody will fucking just playing. Courtney, thank you for the support. Let me just shut up.
Went with her to this Tim Hortons, but I had to like back out the way, like I was already coming down a ramp. So I had to back up the ramp. And she was just watching me. She's like, oh, sorry. And then I almost fell going the other way. So then I'm like, you know what, dear, just stay here. I will go scoot, get an ice cap. I get to Tim Hortons. The handicap door's not opening. So I was struggling to open it. But yeah, I bought her, I said, do you want a large ice cap? So I bought her a medium ice cap. And I know Dustman, but Comfort is not doing me
I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. Sounds like she's saying ice cap.
any favors. You know, I feel like I need to be, plus it is going to be Comfort because there's going to be constant electric. It's not going to be like before. Walaikum salam, Teddy. Hello, little sis. An iced cappuccino. You never had that? Oh, if you're not in Canada, it is.
Oh, it's an iced cappuccino. Oh, okay.
Hinders you, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. When I first went to Syria, we didn't have anything set up. He didn't even have his home back yet. And then he had to set everything up. Like, the people that were living there didn't have, like, electric, and he had to put all the new solar panels. Like, it was rough at first, but now everything is... Hazelnut ice cap? No. Hey, Piper.
Listen, it's not so much that I don't understand what an ice cap is. I didn't even consider that because she's saying this homeless person was screaming that she needs an ice cap. What the fuck? I'm assuming like it's a cup of water or something if a homeless person is screaming. Do you understand why I had a hard time following along? Do I need to like literally put it on a whiteboard and show you with pictures why I'm so confused? Of all things, the homeless woman was screaming for an ice cap. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Scoot. I'm not bringing my scooter. Thank you, Sophia. You too. You've been craving Starbucks? I know, Star Twinkle, I was like, I can't believe like a year has gone by. Kind of feels like longer than a year though, don't you find?
A head injury.
Exactly, 420. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be going there. I mean, if I didn't have a reason to. Yeah. I feel like Cuba ignited. Piper, have a great day. Glad to catch you. Thank you. Thank you, Piper. Appreciate that. You too. You should go shopping with us for gifts for the kids. Yeah, I can do that. Husband and wife. Yes. Feeling. Like whenever I traveled to Cuba, that kind of like ignited like some travel, like in me. Like I wanted to travel. Remember I had that big map and I'm like, I'm going to travel the world. So far, I've been to Thailand, Cuba, USA, and, you know, the Middle East. Love is love, yeah. Lebanon. I don't know, Tiffany, but Salah has one. Hey, big breast, Brenda. Lebanon bees. Hello, loves life. Lids loves life. Hot dogs, I can't have kids. I don't have the plumbing. You knew we were for real? You've only been to Al-Anon. I went to an Al-Anon meeting once with a friend a long time ago. Hey, Joe. Yeah, I'll be as safe as I can be, you know. Obviously, there's risks. You know, they're not 100% eliminated, but...
A snail trail.
She doesn't care what others think. No, I don't. Hello, devil. Yay, Sophia, I can't wait.
She ain't gonna get no money off TikTok. They don't have TikTok in Canada, and they definitely don't have it in Syria. Sassy Cat says, I love how she claims Salah is begging her to come back. What do I have to do to get you back, cutie? Just name it. Your happiness is my satisfaction. She's so fucking delusional, Sassy Cat. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
When the baby's a bit older? Yeah, I hope you get to.
Sassy mama, she's talking about she can't have kids.
Yeah, Salah has a car, and it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. You don't even believe it's going to be fine. But your defiance, and you are just, because you were told no, that you can't go back to Syria. Now you are dead set on returning to Syria, even though it's going to mean that you're going to be so fucking miserable. What? Because you know it. As much as we know it, and as much as we're saying it, you also know this, the outcome of this entire situation, Chantel. Deep down, you do.
Yeah, everything is full of risks, exactly. Man, the no sunglasses is giving me a headache. Like, I cannot...
Is the sun in the room with us? Because I'm not really seeing what the problem is right now.
I cannot forget to leave my sunglasses, but I always do. I miss grape leaves, yes. Not too far. He's not going to be too far away. I know he has a motorcycle and a car. I don't know what else he has. Squeaky's gonna... I still have Squeaky's glasses. I should give them back to her. Thank you, Aussie. I appreciate the prayers.
Nothing.
Yeah, they're dehydrating, you're right. Salah really controls. You want me to drive the motorcycle? Hey, Jamal. A moped. Yeah, something like that. Maybe I could get a little motorbike. I've never seen a woman drive one. They're always on the side saddle. Maybe I can go side saddle. I think I would fly off. Nah, I don't think I could do it. Oh, come on. They do. They ride like on the side. Get a Vespa. Yeah, I have so much to do. I'm so tired even thinking about it. I woke up today and I was like so tired, and I was like, thank God today's not a travel day, because it would be hell. But I'm probably going to be this tired when I have to travel. Hey, Janine's journey.
Yeah.
That's okay. People can gossip about me all they want. I don't care.
Listen, we've already said this. So she knows, we just said this the other day, that she is consuming all of her comfort foods, which is just like when she's about to go on her diet. Oh, I'm going to start Monday. We know what from Friday to Monday is going to look like. She's going to eat 3 times the amount that she normally would, which is already a crazy amount, because she thinks that on Monday her diet is going to start. That's what's happening now. All of these comfort foods are going to be a thing of the past. So she's enjoying every single one of them while she can, which means she's eating crazy amounts of food before her travel day. You can see how sick she is, sicker than what she normally looks like. And imagine when travel day comes in a couple of weeks or whenever it is, how bad off she's going to be. She very well may have a medical emergency before that even happens.
People gossip about me every day of my life. Seriously.
I think she's got another headache. I think she's squinting because her head is hurting and she doesn't want to say it right now. If you got a headache for 2 days in a row and you've got high blood pressure and uncontrolled type 2 diabetes, more than likely you're having some kind of medical emergency, and she just doesn't want to say that she's got another headache, but I bet she does.
The amount of hate I deflect off myself every single day would probably be enough to drive like somebody not used to that absolutely crazy. I get death threats every day. Told that I should rot in a hole.
Death threats. Get out of here.
Thanks, Desmond. So if I can put up with that, I can put up with people calling me fat, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I have to figure things out, Ray, when I get off here. I got to put a plan into place. But I was going to, go to the gym, but I don't know.
I was going to go to the gym, but yeah, I don't know. She's doing nothing to prepare for this trip. Bare minimum. But we're supposed to believe she's going to do all this shit and get BG to Syria with her? Yeah, okay.
No one deserves that. Which hole am I rotting in? Thanks, Ruthie. No, nobody does deserve that, but humans are gross. I've said gross things about people too. I don't take it to heart anymore. I don't know why I make people that mad with just how I to the point where they want me to die just for living my life, but.
Half Pint says, girl, I've worked in psych. Grow up. Half Pint, thank you for the super chat, hun.
I don't know. I'm not here to understand why people are motivated to do what they do. That's not my job.
Oh, not only is she not going to the gym, she's not even going to walk. She's not even going to practice walking before she gives up her mobility scooter for a life without it in Syria.
I hear someone walking around. I feel like I'm in a homeless encampment. Hey, Carla. True. Thanks, Positive J. Thank you, Aussie. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Thank you, Hissy Fizz. Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Somebody asked if Salah wasn't going to be living with her. No, Salah is not living with Chantel. Matter of fact, Chantel, at the very beginning, when she presented this stupid idea to the community, made it clear that Salah is going to be away from her more than he's with her. Now she's starting to walk that back and, oh, it's mine and Salah's place. Of course, he has to leave and go to work. But no, he's not going to be living there with her. She's going to be all alone. Hey, Catherine. A lot of time I can hear her voice, like on the videos where the reactors does the voice change. Just me? Oh, I don't know, Catherine. Thank you for the support. People in the chat will have to respond to that one.
Those are my paranoias and insecurities, strawberries. That's what Salah says, so be careful, please. Yeah, it's a pimple. I've popped it 5 times, and it's bloody now.
Gross.
You're going to miss Coffee Bees is under the bridge? I can find a bridge to Coffee Bees under. They're bitter about their lives. I hope that their lives improve so that they're happy. Am I happy?
So we talk shit about Chantel and watch her videos because we're all bitter. Okay. I mean, if you say so, that's fine.
Every day, no.
I guess I'm just a bitter Betty, as my grandma would say. Bitter than bitter can be.
I'm hilarious. Thanks, 420. Can't wait for the Middle East. I will have to potty bees. Thank you, Sophia. I see you, Teddy. Oh, the sun. What's a butterfly rash?
Cats, the last time we seen her walk? Well, recently she had a standing challenge in her apartment where I think she lasted like 30 seconds or something. Walk? You know what? Under the bridge, she did like from one pole to the next or some shit like that, if you want to consider that walking. But if you mean like in a store or something like that, when she first came back to Canada and she went to Walmart and she would have to sit down like on the benches and stuff to go across the street to the Walmart, that's the last time I believe that we've actually seen her walk. It's been a long time. Like if we're talking about actual walking, it's been a while. And thank you for the super chat, hun.
Who did that scrape?
Girl's got a headache.
Nine months? Yeah, what's a butterfly rash? Yeah, but why? Is it from a disease?
You guys do remember that Chantel disabled the backup noise on her scooter because she let it slip. She didn't necessarily let it slip. She told people, look at this still. Oh my God, hold on. That she drives her mobility scooter from inside of her apartment down to the lobby to collect her DoorDash when the elevators are locked. That's how much she doesn't walk. Think about that.
Yeah.
Spank bank.
Lupus. I'm not sure, Tiffany. I hope I don't have that. I think my nose is red because of where my mask sits on it. Welcome to that, Melham. Good, how are you? Salah miss about me? Just me, everything. Our times together. My chubby cheeks. Pinch my cheeks. I gotta get rid of my butterfly rash.
Oh my God.
No, I've never been tested for lupus. I don't even know. I didn't know that was a thing to do. It's all my fault. I know, right, YouTube lover? Rudolph. Yes, I did scrape. That looks really painful. They have to put like a tub of cream a day on it. Yeah, I am. I am on him.
Tweety, I can see that, but I think she's going to struggle like a motherfucker. I can see her pushing through just to get back to Syria, but it's going to be a struggle for her.
Is your BGL better?
None of this travel to Syria is going to be easy for her. It's going to damn near take her out. Dude, she struggled just to come back to do her visa hops. And that was 150 pounds ago.
Control since coming. Blood glucose level? It's not, I mean, it's kind of the same. Because it's also what you eat too, you know? It's not just, and you know me with my diet. My sunglasses are at the villa. I mean, they're at the apartment. So.
Jesus.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. You look more happy since you said you were going back home. I do? No, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like exercising today.
What is she doing?
I feel like just living a life of indulgence today.
She's readjusting off camera.
As soon as I start my regime, you will know, okay? I know what I'm doing. I'm not rage baiting. I just don't feel like going to the gym today. And I also might get pizza for lunch. What?
Oh, is she about to smoke? Let's see.
Down the road. That's where I'll always be.
We'll be able to
And
hear
if
her.
I go my friend.
At 11:30 in the morning? Oh, my. Oh, yep.
I have 1.5.
You fuckers know her so good. What's wrong with me? Oh my, listen, we got to end this here. I got some stuff I got to take care of, but we will circle back around if need be for tomorrow's stream. God only knows there's going to be more Syrian talk in the works for us. Brace yourselves, guys. It's going to be a long couple of weeks until we finally get to see Chantel travel, but will it be worth it? I think it will. I think it's going to be glorious. Thoughts and prayers to BG, of course, as she gets out of this situation and Chantel really doesn't try to lug her across the fucking world, because that's going to be insane if she really does. If BG leaves just like Chantel, and I told you guys at the beginning when she got that cat, don't get attached. And I know that's hard to do. If BG does make it to Syria, and I really don't think that she will, but if she does, she's not coming back to Canada. And that's just the truth of it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for showing up, showing out as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.